There it is. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the hot seat. Your Thursday night addiction. We're ready to get busy tonight. We're going to have some fun. There's going to be a lot of chatting going on tonight. We got two of the heaviest hitters in the Blackstone game tonight. And just so they don't feel left out, I'm going to be the third Waltwin tonight. If I had a little time, I would have shaved it closer. But this is the way we're rolling. Usually I'm rocking my Uncle Steve. But, you know, everybody knows the hot seat's presented by our buddy Uncle Steve. So if I'm not wearing the hat tonight, it's going to be okay. But I want to match our guests. I want them to feel comfortable and know that we're going to be we're all damn sexy together.
Heck yeah. Love it.
And I want to be the third wall twin. 100%.
You're in. Wall triplets right there, man.
Yeah. I love it. All right, guys. I don't know how long I can keep my hat off. I really hate it, but
the glare is horrible, CJ.
What's up, man?
You gotta learn from the boys down here. You gotta powder that shit. That glare.
Am I shiny? Am I putting some shine out there?
I prefer the shine. I have put baby oil on this just for shine.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. All right, guys. Kent, why don't you say hi to the people real quick?
Adam, Brett, gentlemen, welcome. Finally, we got you on our turf instead of being on your turf. So I was so happy when I reached out to you guys and you guys agreed to be on. Thank you very much. Definitely looking forward to it. A couple of your buddies are in the chat. For example, Butch is here.
Woo woo!
Crazy
Pop.
Rob is here from Mr. Homeowner.
That's right, man. Our guy Rob.
And Wade Williams is here so far. So
our brother.
Why does that not surprise? That is not surprise. All right.
We got some heavy hitters in the chat for sure. All right. So speaking of the chat, let's say hi to some of the people in the chat, and then we'll get to our guests. So far, I see we got chopping and grilling with KC. You already said Wade Williams in there. Bobby Cadden, I see you in there. Josh from Skinner Farms, he reminds everybody to watch on CJ's Q for that watch time. Don't forget that watch time. Anyway, GT is in there. Keep Bettag as always, keep your score. Alton is in there, otherwise known as Walton. He wants to be part of the Waltons.
There
it is.
You're in.
David Nelson, what's in there? Babe cooks for the cop. How you doing, Bethany? North Texas barbecue addicts. KC and company. What's up, brother? Stephen and Jacqueline in there. Mr. Homeowner, part of CJ's crew for real. Want joined up? Hit that join button underneath the video right now. Feel free to do that. Like Mr. Homeowner, be cool like him. See Johnny 80's in the chat. What's up? Who else? Coleman's in there. We said the Crazy Pop already. Hobo Nichol BBQ is in there. Dan from SmokeyGoodness. Ken's in there. I see Jabin from Postal Barbecue. Uncle Steve Shake. Our illustrious sponsors in there.
Amazing
Tyler Condria, what's up, brother? How you doing, Tyler? Miss Boog is in the chat. Craig from Behind the Garage. Lep's in there. Skip's in there. Big Cat 305. Grumpus on Fire. Bowers Barbecue. Stone Mountain Barbecue. What's up? You're seeing sort of triple there, Jason. See here. Miss Booger. Kent says he has something to share with you. Clary Franco, hi, how you doing? See, we got 48 watching. Uncle Bull, how you doing, man? Braden, how you doing, brother? Delaney and Wally, what's up? All right, I think we got everybody. If I missed you on the first go around, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. Bear with me. I need some refreshment.
There you go.
All right, feel better. All right. So tonight it's gonna be fun because like I said, we got two of the most crazy cats, the illustrious Waltwins. We got one of them and the other one. So otherwise known as Adam. You're the other one, dude. Every time I watch one of your videos, I'm like, I want to be the other one. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So one day I'm getting out to your guys' hood, and at one point we're gonna do another intro, and you're gonna be like, and you're the other, and I'm the other one.
I'm down, bro. I'm down.
I'm set. We're flying. I'm flying out. We're going to Florida.
There we go.
Crazy Pop. Round is shape. That's true. Round is a shape. So I'm not out of shape. I'm just round. So there you go.
Right.
So all right. So Adam, say hi to the people, and then Brett follow up after that.
Hey, what's up? So excited and happy to be here. And can't thank you for reaching out. It seriously is such an honor and a pleasure, and we were so excited and thrilled when you reached out. CJ and I had talked a couple months ago about doing this, and I think our schedules just didn't work out. So we can't tell you how exciting it is. And just like when we're like, it's so exciting when you're calling out the names. So many people that we recognize. We love this community. We embrace the community. And it is so much the reason why we do what we do. We get us all jazzed and excited. So such a pleasure to be here. Other one?
How does the other one follow that? No, really. Same. Adam told me we're on it, and you double check to make sure that we are going to be on this week. Super excited, and we want to give a huge shout to you. And I know you just said that that you introduced us to Uncle Steve Shakes, and he sent them to us. But I know this is presented by Uncle Steve Shakes, and bro, we've only tried one of them so far, and we cannot wait to try the rest of what he sent us. So anyone watching this, check out Uncle Steve Shakes because they're freaking amazing. They're freaking amazing. Boom, there you go. Right?
Uncle Steve.
But the pig powder, this is the one you really need to try next.
Yeah,
you got it. On it. You got it. We'll get on this week.
Let me tell you a little story about Uncle Steve Shake this week. All right, so obviously you guys know I'm more into the foodie grill, the air fryer game. I mean, I went balls deep into the Ninja Foodie, and it's grown my channel just like Blackstone grew your channel, right?
Yep.
So I have a Facebook group that is for the Foodie Grill, and it has 45,000 members, like tons of people, right? And one of the people in there put a post that said, "Uncle Steve Shake is the truth. Try the cow powder. It's the best steak rub, whatever." And I instantly tagged Steve in it. I'm like, dude, you got the air fryer community running with you, brother, right now. So it's very freaking sweet. So guys, I'm excited. Like Adam said, we talked, it didn't work out, but we finally, we need to Dutch to enforce it, come knock on your door.
That's right.
He will be on the hot seat. All right.
That's right.
He's a big dude. You guys might not see it right there, but he's kind of tall. I'm just saying.
Not bad.
He's intimidating a little bit.
Why do you think we're here?
I know you haven't been a little scared, man.
This seat is so hot. I'm standing right now. That's how hot the seat is. I'm just saying.
All right, so let's kind of just get the fun, easy questions out of the way. Adam, start with you. Where you guys from? Where you live? Where you reside? All that good stuff.
All right, so crazy. Here's the long story short, or even shorter. We were born and raised in Provo, Utah. Our dad both played and coached football at Brigham Young University in Provo, so that's where we were raised. Grew up huge football fans. We love college football. We've had family out here in Florida for a long time. Brett moved out here. He can say how long ago, like a gajillion years ago, to Florida. I actually kind of went everywhere. I did my schooling. I did college out in Hawaii. And then my wife's family moved back here to Florida. It happened to be close to Brett. And so, man, it worked out for us. We ended up moving back here to Florida. So we are in Central Florida. This is home now. We've been here for 10 years consecutively, my family. And but yeah, man, I'm a teacher. I teach middle school, 8th grade history. I love my knuckleheads. I absolutely enjoy it. YouTube is obviously the dream, but you know what? Sometimes you got to work while dreaming, and that pays the bills. And I got to tell you, during this crazy year, we're very thankful and grateful that we have a good job like that has been able to really keep us. It's kept us on our toes with figuring out how to do the distance learning and all that stuff, but we've got it figured out. And but man, we've just loved this cooking, and we kind of fell across Blackstone, and the way Brett put it, we struck while the iron was hot without even knowing it. I got Blackstone for my anniversary as an anniversary gift, and thought, let's throw a video up. These food reviews, no one's going to McDonald's anymore right now, so these food reviews aren't doing anything, so let's do this cooking. But that's kind of a little bit about our background, and we can talk more about the channel later, but that's a little bit it. Brett, did I miss anything, buddy?
No, the food reviews weren't doing anything for us anyway, to be honest.
They were giving us our shape, bro. They were giving us our shape.
I love it.
But yeah, so for real, we'd be excited if we got 100 views in a week. We're like, dude, we got 100. But so yeah, like Adam said, we're from Provo, that whole story. And then I joined the Army when I was 23. I was married, 2 kids. Joined the Army, was stationed at Fort Eustis, Virginia. I was a watercraft operator. I worked on tugboats. And then I actually joined a singing group for a year. I tried out for this group that was an Army singing group on post. And so that was pretty cool. We got travel and sing. I sang in the Pentagon. We got flown out to Puerto Rico for the Army birthday out for our fellow soldiers in Puerto Rico. So that was cool. And then right as I was getting out, one cool thing about the military is that when you get out after your time is they will move you for free anywhere in the continental United States. So we're like, we were here visiting Florida, my family, and we were hanging on the front porch one day, and we're like, dude, the Army will move us here for free. Let's come home. So we did, and that was 17 years ago.
Oh, wow.
In fact, it was December 18th. So tomorrow is exactly 17 years since we moved to Florida. So what's up, man?
Is that General Mountain Time?
It might
No, it's not General Mountain Time.
It might be.
Mountain time, not to be
It's
confused with
Central
Greenwich.
Mountain Time.
Yeah, Central Mountain Time. There's
Greenwich.
Central Mountain Time, and then there's Greenwich Mountain Time, which we learned all about tonight, thanks to the Googles and the CJs.
Hey, listen, I thought Greenwich Mountain Time was like a New York time zone, like Greenwich Village, man. It just threw me off.
Oh yeah.
Who knows, man?
Yeah.
All right. Well, dude, that's cool. I did know you're a veteran. Usually we like to take time and thank our veterans. So again, thank you for your service, man. I think it's awesome that you got to go all over the country singing, and I wish I could do that myself. I have a great voice. Ken will tell you. It's
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
If I hadn't picked cooking for my YouTube channel, singing was the next one.
Oh,
Acapella.
tough choice.
Let's do it. Acapella wall triplets, man. Some voice to man.
Here we go.
Down,
dude.
man. We can do it.
It's
On this
so
delay. On this delay. It'd be great.
Oh man, we got it.
We I'm a big fan of Pitch Perfect, dude. We're gonna do this one. So the next collaboration video, Screw Blackstone, we were doing acapella, just the wall triplets. So we're gonna
That's right, the wall triplets. Sing the greatest Blackstone hits. Right?
Oh yeah. Oh. If we could get that going, dude, I'm with you 100%.
Some doo-wop. It's gonna be awesome.
There we go. We got it, man.
We got a couple more people in the chat I want to put out there. Larry Highland said the follically challenged 4. That'd be a great. Yeah, you're not follically challenged.
No.
It just moved
you're
south.
doing all right.
It just moved south. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's all I did. It just worked its way
Migrating
down.
for the winter.
All right, so we got David Edwards in the chat. See the Griddle guys, Madwood Barbecue Whiskey and Barbecue Ryan. Glad to see you guys back in the mix. Grill Top Experience, another Ryan. Johnny Mags Barbecues in the chat. Let's see here. The Hungry Hussy. You might have heard of that guy.
Hussey's Matt's here.
He was it last night too, man. Welcome.
Yeah, Matt is one of the best dudes in the world out there, man. I love it.
Is. It's cool, dude.
One of a good friend of the show, Cooking with Kirby, one of our moderators. Kirby, how you doing, brother? We haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. I know you're probably working like crazy. That kind of catches everybody up. I think if I missed you, I'll catch you on the next go around.
No. You forgot my pen sponsor, Grumpus on Fire.
I thought I said Grumpus earlier. Grumpus on Fire, our pin sponsor of the hot seat. Thank you, Grumpus, for the pins. So Ken can flip them constantly at me for interrupting him. So that's
right.
Mary Lozon, how you doing? I think I caught everybody up. I'm not sure, but don't take it personally if I miss you this go around. So that's it. That's all the questions I have. It was great talking to you guys tonight. I hope you have
great. Hey, man, see you. All right.
Guys, we are gonna. Work's been crazy cool. We are gonna do a giveaway for Uncle Steve Shake like we always do. Halfway through the show or quarter way through, some point during the show, we're going to do a giveaway.
Right. You call
so
it,
make
man.
sure you're paying attention to the answers that these boys give. All right.
Ooh, snap.
I want to talk about Brigham Young University. All right. And this is my connection with Brigham Young. My brother played football at Utah State and they played Brigham Young. So that's how I know Brigham Young. So there you go.
Awesome. All right.
There you go.
There it is. That's it. That's it right there. All right. I'm glad to help.
There you
All right. So
That's great, man. That's good.
See, Grilling and Chilling Coleman just put $4.99 in there. Daddy Dutch haircut fund. So there you go. Good job.
Much needed.
The haircut fund. All right. Anderson Smoke Show. What's up, brother?
Razor. You gotta buy razors.
If I would have, thought a little bit further ahead, I would have bicked it, but I didn't. So luckily, I'm just bald enough in front. It kind of, as long as I look forward, I can't see the shadow.
Totally works.
Exactly.
You know what? If you would have bicked it, you would have bled out by showtime.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point right there. All right. So being that I know, Brett, you're a DJ, I've been waiting to ask this question.
Oh, God!
From the jump, from when I knew, that you're a DJ and you're coming on. Your favorite. So, Adam, I know I told you to answer first on these questions, but I'm directing this one to Brett.
Totally fine. Absolutely.
Your favorite music, your bands, you play any instruments. And if Justin Timberlake is one of your answers, I may have to kick you off the show.
I'll bring you back. It's okay.
Well, you don't have to admit to Nickelback, bro. You don't have to admit to that. Just forget that one tonight.
Oh, then we can move on.
Remember, that's private. You're not supposed to share that stuff publicly.
That's stuff you don't admit, even as a radio DJ, man. Come on. No, honestly, Adam and I, we were talking about doo-wop earlier. We were huge fans of Boyz II Men back in the day. And so I'm also a program director of 2 radio stations, so a top 40 station that I work on, that I do the morning show. And then we also have classic hip-hop and R&B radio station, so that we're playing Snoop, Tupac, Boyz II Men, all the good. And boy, I'm telling you, I go into that studio all the time. And I'm like, I'm back in high school. It's freaking amazing. I can't say a specific artist, or because I you can go from Mumford & Sons to freaking, like I said, Boyz II Men. I covered the whole aspect of everything R&B to modern, and even some of the modern music that comes out now kind of surprises me, because there was a few years ago I'm like, oh man, this is not looking good for the industry. So it's good.
All right, so you brought up Boyz II Men. I got to tell you, they have a residency at Mirage in Vegas.
In Vegas, yes, they do.
In Vegas, right? So the wife took the kids to see them. They had no clue who they were, but loved them, right? Loved them. And then her and I went back for like date night when we were out there. And I swear, I was back in high school doing my dance, Motown Philly.
Yeah, you got it, man.
You crying when it's so hard to say goodbye,
One day hits those runs, man.
We come to the end of the road, that's the end of every high school dance I was at.
Oh yeah.
It was done, man. All right, so Adam, I'll go ahead and ask you the same question. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you like because you're not a radio DJ.
That's my favorite student is. That's a good question.
Listen, T-Swizzle and J-Beebs, man, those are my jams right there. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of the same. I like so many different types of music. Like you were joking about Pitch Perfect. I don't know if you were, dude. When they had the show, the Sing Off, my goodness. In fact, one of the last concerts I went to, actually went to Pentatonics. Pentatonics is fantastic live.
They do great stuff, man.
Yeah. They're so good. And then along with what Brett, a lot of the old stuff, the R&B, man, we absolutely love literally all types of music. If I remember, Maddie and Kiki were on, they were talking about their own. I'm like, man, there's another good one right there. So there's we grew up. Our dad loved John Denver and a lot of country, and then literally everything.
Kenny Rogers,
really he instilled in us just a love of the sound of melody and really good songs. So I mean, back in the day, there's a lot of good ones, man.
I was raised on that country too. My dad was the same way, so I still love country to this day, man. Like whether it's new or old, whatever. I think a lot of people answer the same way. Like as long as it sounds good, and you're good with listening to it. So that's how I feel.
Right.
All right, we got a couple more people jumped in there. Jules is in there. What's up, Jules? How you doing?
Hey, Jules. What's up, Jules?
She says hi to you. Glad she's in there. Ron's in there. So thank you guys. We have the most at 67 people so far. So very cool.
Awesome.
We are watching on 3 different mediums right now. We are on YouTube, on Cooking with CJ. We're on CJ's Q. And we're on Facebook with Cooking with CJ. So you guys are all over my world right now. So
we love it.
Dude, I can't imagine there isn't anybody in this chat right now that isn't subscribed to you guys. But if you're not, make sure you guys do that right now. Dude, turn off the show. I don't even care. Go subscribe.
Don't turn it
off. Don't get me wrong. Come back.
Yeah.
But, subscribe to these boys. Tim Anderson, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Oh, Tim. Hey, it's a guy, Tim.
There you go. I love it.
Tim
Oh
will
yeah, I
appreciate
love that shirt. By the way, I saw it. I watched. Unfortunately, I was working
No
during
worries.
the. I love Julie saying hi to everybody except me. Hi, Julie.
Yeah.
Marcel, I see you in there too. How you doing? I was watching the replay last night, and again, I was working, so sorry I couldn't be part of it.
Oh, never worry, man.
Hey, man,
Dude, it was yeah. Kent always puts the air quotes when I say working. There you go.
I think
Now, listen. All right, for the record, I have not seriously air quoted him like that since I was out at his place, because with his new job, he is actually working.
Nice.
Oh, snap.
I didn't even do it there. I cramped up a little bit, but I wanted to.
All right, so Lep's watching not only on YouTube, he's watching on Facebook, so thank you guys. We got air quotes, CJ working impossible. It's true. I have to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, I know you've been putting tons of questions. Jules, thank you so much for begging the pardon. It's okay. Hobo said you're good for it. You don't need to beg. He says he loves you and he's trying to make a love connection, Jules. So you might want to reach out to Hobo. All right, just throwing it out there. Your audio is really good. Great mic setup. Thank you. I felt like, these guys deserve a good mic. So,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Kent, you got adequate sound. It's okay. So, Deborah Martin's watching on Facebook. Good evening from Dallas. Thank you for being here. Very cool. Why are you pin flipping me? It's a Facebook one. I can read that one. I'm not in your chat. Just throwing it out there.
You should have said the mic setup who is from, because I'm pretty sure Adam and Brett know the griddle guys too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, man. We love
yeah.
those guys, man. That's incredible. I saw they jumped in. Man, pleasure to have them here too. We've learned a lot from watching them for sure.
Hey, I saw that Alton on your show last night gave you a nickname for your crew, for the griddle crew,
Griddle gang.
Griddle gang.
Yes, Griddle gang, right.
All right, so
we
there
love
you go.
it, man. We love it.
So just like you're part of TJ's crew, go over and be part of the Griddle gang.
The Griddle gang, exactly.
Smaller part of the greater Griddle Nation.
Adam came up with a fun name for our fans. We call them our walnuts. The walnuts.
Walnuts.
Yeah. Adam, what did I want to call them?
Oh,
The usual suspects.
Oh, I want to call our fans the usual suspects. And Adam's like, nah.
Fans.
Like, well,
I love your color fans. You mean our supporters? People who just enjoy watching the all our fan.
Our watcher. Our viewer.
I like the walnuts, man. That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
All right, the Cookie Cop and Babe are in the chat. Obviously, Bethany was in already. Josh, buddy, I hope you're doing well, relaxing, chilling, getting better. I think I saw Eastwood Farms. What's up, Kris? How you doing, buddy? I think we got all the Chris's in the chat tonight, and we're doing well, so we're good. All right, Kent, I've been seeing tons of questions go by, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you take over and do a little bit tonight, do some working. Are you okay with that? Is that okay?
Well, it's awful close to 8:30, and that's time for my Union 15. So
that's how it's
Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them. I love it. There you go. Camp House Barbecues in the chat. Hey, yo, what's up, Eric? We're going to throw some cans later. Just wait. All right, Kid, please get to work at some point tonight, please.
Well, I suppose. All right, the first one is more of a comment than anything. Jabin from Postal Barbecue is reminding me it's not too late to get a haircut for the show.
That's true. Hey, it's all about viewership. Get more views, man. Do that live right here.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, get the clip.
We're taking, hey, listen, any super chats that come in tonight, go to Kent for the haircut. He goes,
Hey, yeah, do it for the vibe.
Oh, you guys,
for the gram.
You guys are biting off more than you can chew.
Okay. We got some pretty big mouths.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I know one that does. Anyway.
What a dick.
It's Richard to you.
That's
all right.
It's Sir Richard.
First question from Mr. Homeowner is for Adam.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
Did you kick everyone off the internet at the house tonight so you'd have a good stream tonight?
I did.
What
I
happened
went and made
was-
sure the kiddos had gone off. Listen, I was so proud of this new internet I got not too long ago. We went to go live, and everyone's like, "Brett, you got to help Adam with his internet."
Oh,
now, Brett lives in a place like
Time out, Adam. Listen,
Adam.
I hate interrupting the guest, but Uncle Steve just threw $100 in to the Shave Your Head fund.
Yes.
Take for $100.
Take it off.
Take
Take
it
it
off.
off. Take
King
it
to
off.
win. King to win.
Oh my
Steve.
gosh, I'm rolling.
Burnt
Get
cedar
over here.
kitchen. What's up? Mario, what's
Oh my
up? Uncle
gosh,
Steve,
I
you're out
love
of
it.
control, man. You're out of
Oh,
control.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, sorry, Adam. Go ahead and keep going, buddy.
Oh no, that was way better than my lame internet story. So there I was.
There I
Dark
was.
night, and we had no internet in the house. Now it's
Large Marge was out in the parking lot.
You know, it was 10 years a night, just like tonight. Anyway, so, but I run the whole everything StreamYard. I had YouTube pulled up. I had 2 laptops, my phone, and all of a sudden, Rob, I think, was the one who mentioned, "Hey, Adam, you know, you're looking a little digitally. Brett, help him out or something." We were joking, and I realized all my family was upstairs. My boys all linked up on their Xboxes, like playing, and like every device in the house was being used. And I'm like, I thought my internet was better than this. Literally, the second they shut it off, everything was perfect. I'm like, oh my gosh. So from now on,
It was like
everybody's
Clark
got
Griswold when the lights
Yes.
finally came on.
Yeah. Hallelujah. So I just tell the kiddos, guys, hey, the next hour is mine. You know what? You get internet any other time, but this is mine. So yeah. So long answer to your short question. Yes, everyone's off the internet tonight.
All right. Now, to follow up, Mr. Homeowner, Rob has a question for Brett.
That's me. I'm the other one.
The other one. He says, are you watching YouTube videos of your own channel on the TV behind you? And why is the dog staring at us?
Oh, 'cause she wants to be on the show, but we had a chat before. I'm like, listen, this is my me time. Like Adam's whole internet. Hey guys, you go unplug. This is the time. Listen, Jazz is her name. I'm live. This is our thing. Actually, she's staring at me because she wants to go outside, but I did take her outside right before we came live, so she's good. She's just needy. That's all.
Like
She's
most of
just
us
needy.
are.
Yes, and
Most
by the way,
of us
yeah,
are
this
needy.
is a silly little plug of the Waltwins. Got our videos going.
Dude, that is brilliant. Hey, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant, Brett.
Yeah.
Listen,
Say it.
I was
Say
telling Dutch before the show that at the new year, it's pretty much a given. Our oldest son's in college. He's not coming back. I took over his room. I'm gonna kick his butt out of here. You know, I turned it into my studio, but like half of the room is my studio. That guy, he's gone. He's out of here.
Yep.
So I'm taking the bed out. We're gonna turn this bitch around, and we're gonna have some
Do
fun.
it.
I'm gonna put a
Yes.
TV behind me showing Ninja Foodie Grill videos during our show.
Yeah,
There you
exactly.
go.
Anything that YouTube won't kick you off for. That's what I do. This is a
Oh, I
YouTube
love
video,
it.
so I'm good.
That's awesome. All right. Kent, do your follow-up, man. Cooking with Kirby, joining as a member.
Wow.
Kirby.
What? That's
Atta boy.
awesome.
You're a good dude. I don't care what Kent says about you. You're a good dude, Kirby.
Hey, now. You leave Kirby out of this.
Hey, I want to real quick shout out to Ryan at Backline Smokers. Send out this.
Nice.
CJ's Q. What's up,
Ooh,
guys?
I love
Put this
it.
in your
Nice.
merch store. There you go. All right, Kent. Sorry, Kent. See,
All right.
Kent gets so mad when I interrupt him. It's just kind of.
You're worse than my wife. Do you ever shut up?
Oh, snap.
I mean, it's it's a talk show. I'm supposed to talk, right? I mean, Adam,
you
Brian,
go.
Brad.
Good answer. Good answer. Can't go.
Well, you're supposed to talk for a second, then shut up and let our guests answer.
Fine. Go ahead.
All right. This one would be directed to Brett. This is from Keith Bettag, our scorekeeper.
Okay.
He said he was stationed in Hampton. So
Yep.
but he wants to know, what is your favorite part of Virginia?
Oh, good question.
Leaving. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Sorry, bro.
That is freaking awesome. I'm sorry. That's awesome.
That was good time. That's comedic timing right there, man. That was great.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
I'll
be here all night.
I was at Fort Eustis, Virginia, which is in Newport News, which is right next to Hampton. Hampton's a huge city, by the way. Boy, it's really tough because it's beautiful and historic. I really enjoyed the historic parts more. On the boats, we worked a lot in Yorktown, which is amazing. Williamsburg, I would probably have to say, was my favorite, just for the history that there is. And we had passed the bush runs in Williamsburg, so that's cool too. But just the whole historic part of Williamsburg, and just seeing and just like you learn about this history growing up. Adam and I are both huge into history. Adam's bigger than I am, but
just into history.
Be there, just to see there. What's that? Oh yeah. But to be there in Williamsburg, and then, like I said, in Yorktown, and they would redo every year the battle that would happen there, and it's so cool. So I'd have to say that, and then just beautiful, beautiful places.
All right, there you go, Keith. All right, Braden, and I forgot to write down his last name. I think it's Estella or something really close to that. I forgot to write down his last name, but he wants to know, how many other YouTube creators have you guys met?
Oh, God, we've met. That's a good question. When we first started our YouTube channel, we actually kind of were, doing everything. Jackson Ball Trade. We were doing carpool karaoke. We were doing dad jokes. We were doing challenges. But also because of where we live, and also our name Waltwins, I'm here in Central Florida, and we had Disney passes, so I went there a lot, and actually got to know some of the Disney community that's here, which is huge. It thrives. It's massive. And so early on, we kind of got pulled into that group, which was so supportive of what we were doing and so amazing. And they would do some meetups. We actually got to meet several other channels. I would say we've met 7 or 8 other channels, including some bigger ones for the Disney community who we've absolutely just grown to love. And we've actually become really good friends. We do Marco Polos and little Zoom meets, whatever, with some of them from time to time. But we haven't really met anybody physically once we've done this, because obviously we started this during the pandemic. So, we've really kind of shut it down. We've got one channel we're hoping to collab with, and it might be an actual in-person collab here soon. We're going to see, people. And that's the thing about living where we live, is so many people travel and visit this area. And so people have said, hey, we're going to be down that way. We'd love to hang out or collab or just meet up with you guys. We love that kind of stuff. So anytime we can. The hard thing is that Brett and I are 2 hours apart, about an hour and a half away. And then with work schedules, and sometimes we can't all meet up. So sometimes I do end up meeting with the ones down in Orlando. But Brett has made the trek a few times to meet up, so it's good. But we will say, on one of those magical trips, a lot of people hear us when we do on our lives. One of the awesome times, in fact, our intro. There's one of them. There's the other one.
Okay, good. I'm glad you brought that up.
From one of our favorite meetups, and right after we had dinner there at Bahama Breeze, we went to go into something in Orlando. We actually bumped into Joey Fatone. And we all tell this awesome story about how we met Joey Fatone, and all these vloggers, all these cameras. Not one of us thought to get a picture or film him, except for one dude who happened to have his GoPro. Pulled up the GoPro, was Joey's like, "Hey, go get the Cuban," because he was promoting his food truck, Fat Ones, back there in Orlando. So it was,
Which, by the way, Joey Fatone was from a famous singing group called NSYNC.
So that is
you guys have heard of
Justin Timberlake. Joey Fat One is very close.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, real quick.
Great dude.
Kent, I know you won't mind me interrupting this time, because
for Brother James on his birthday?
Brother James is in the chat on his birthday. Brother James, Amo McClamo Smokers, happy 44th. You are now my age. We are age brothers, 44. You're 44?
We're 44.
Yes. We're 44.
You're 44?
Boom!
I am a triplet. What the shit? Long lost brother.
Yeah. When's your birthday, CJ?
July 6th.
Dude, 8th. You got us by 1 month, August 8th, man.
Yeah. I was just early. I just showed up early to the game, dude. That's what it is.
And now James is with us. Happy birthday,
James. Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, exactly, 44.
Dude, that's awesome. We got, and then a couple more people, Gene's in there. Why are you flipping off?
He's showing his age.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I just want to shake
Oh,
it.
wait. Let me show my age.
No, put that, dude, there's children watching.
Oh,
Anyway,
man, that's
Johnny
awesome.
from Buto Girls here too. Gene Matthews, Mrs. Dogfather's in the house. Dan's outdoor cooking. James sent 1000. Is it Fatone or Fat One? I prefer Fat One because he was the biggest guy in the group. Let's start out.
Yeah, he was, but incredibly nice. We were blown away how friendly.
Oh,
he
I'm
was
sure.
and
He
just
seems
stopped
like a
and shared
genuine
chat
dude.
with us. Really
For sure.
cool guy.
For sure, yeah.
All right, Kent, go for it, buddy.
All right. I think there's one you missed. Dan's outdoor cooking. He says you're all a bunch of young pups.
I said his name.
Well, I'm re-saying it.
Mitch Krause is in the chat too.
Mitch, what's up, man? Thank you for being here.
There you
Yes.
go.
Can you guys tell we argue like we're married? Is it that obvious?
It's
Yeah,
'cause
no. What do you know? Adam, you know something?
This is the
you
family
know,
table.
You notice
man. It's
anything going back and forth there? I don't know.
feels
Okay.
comfortable. Feels normal. It feels like
Brian says
It's
happy
very,
21st.
very comfortable here.
It is very. We're just comfortable with each other. That's what it is.
Yeah, totally.
Guys, you
It's
want to
like
be on this
childhood.
league? Can you just join the hot seat as part of the crew?
There we-
You know,
There we go.
That's why,
you know. Well, screw it. We don't need guests. You know, just be the four of us out here bullshitting every
There we
Thursday.
go. There we go. Let's do
Done.
it. Let's do it.
That's
Done.
Everybody has their own individual Blackstone in front of them. Ready, go.
Instead
Yeah.
of the hot seat, we'll just start calling this the sweet seat.
The sweet
Everyone
seat.
pick
I
up
like.
the sweet seat. Boom.
I hear you pay extra for that in Vegas, though. I'm just throwing it out.
Oh man.
Maybe get more super chats. We can only
Hey,
find out,
we would.
right?
We definitely would. Alton is 44 in the rearview mirror.
Yeah. Poor Elton claims to be younger, and his wife just throws him under the bus, puts it in reverse.
Horrible.
You hear the beep and everything.
Did you get the number of that bus there, Alton? All
right. Bauer's Barbecue wants to know, what is your favorite restaurant in Central Florida?
Man, that's tough. You know,
Big dog.
Brett,
I'm kidding.
the McRib.
No.
Actually, there's so many great places. We haven't been to really anything other than just some of the food chains. They have Hurricane Grill out here, which we like for a quick go. But what Brett and I actually went and reviewed this burger joint that kept being told to us by people. Literally, I'm a brother-in-law who came from Japan. And it's like, you guys haven't been to Junior Colombian down there. You got to go get a burger from Junior Colombian. We reviewed it on our channel, and it is still, restaurant-wise, fast food restaurant doesn't matter, the best burger I've had. Miller's Ale House out here has some great food. I'm trying to think of like local dives that we've been to. That's kind of it. Brett, can you think of any?
Yes.
Where Brett is. Our
where I'm at.
favorites, the place called Napolitano.
Napolitanos. In fact, I was there last night at a Christmas party, which they just have the best wings ever. Which is funny. People come here and they're like, "Where do you get good wings?" I'm all, best wings in town. You got to go to an Italian restaurant. It's called Napolitanos. It's amazing.
Right on.
Another
That's
place
so cool.
that I'm dying to take Adam to is a place called Ballyhoo. We also have Gators Dockside, which is really cool. You know, we're home of the Gators. I'm in Central Florida, so I'm where the University of Florida is. So we got the SEC championship coming up on Saturday.
Hey, we got the Pac-12
Don't
championship
hate.
coming up on Friday.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Right on for Old SC.
All right, so
Sorry.
so those are we get carried away all day, bro.
Dude, I love football, dude. You know,
Me too, especially college football, man.
no, college football is my jam, dude. I love it.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
I even like Iowa football, kid.
Well, you have to.
Go Hawkeyes. Go
If
Hawkeyes.
it's on, I'm watching. If it's on, I'm watching, man. Especially in a college football. I mean, we're in Gator country, bro. So we grew up, like we said, where BYU is. So we grew up in a college town, which was a football-heavy school. And now I come to Gators, and since I've been here, we've had 2 national championships. Might get a scrub this year on that, but at least we can win the SEC championship. Always love my Gators, never hate. So I'm a positive fan. You find
They got a rough one on Saturday. You know that, right?
I know. So, but
I try to keep it real with Brett. I try to bring him back. You know, take the hey buddy.
He knows
you know,
better.
we
He
love
knows
Coach
better.
Moses.
Well, listen,
never
guys.
over until the game's over.
Hey, that's the thing is a lot of people. You know, I'm an SC fan. If they win Friday, they'll be champs of the Pac-12.
Yes.
but they'll be undefeated. And someone was like, the AD and the coach should be lobbying to get in those playoffs. I'm like, no, they would get their asses kicked versus
this year.
Right now.
Take what you get.
Like, just end on a good note. You know, go into next year. You're undefeated Pac-12 champs. No big deal.
Yep.
Exactly. I would not want them to go against Alabama, man.
I hear you. Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Ken. Go ahead, Bob.
All right. See, the reason CJ likes the Hawkeyes is the last time they met, which, by the way, was in a bowl game.
Yeah.
There was a little wager. The loser had to get the winner's tattoo of their team. So I'm waiting for CJ's Hawkeye tramp stamp.
Luckily, I have quite a few tattoos, right? So I'm working on my back. It's kind of like it's going to be like my passport stamp, right? So wherever we go, kind of meaning, you know, we put something on there, right?
There you go.
Luckily, I actually do love Iowa. My aunt lives there, my favorite, you know, and she's the best person in the world, right? So I have no problem putting that Hawkeye on my back. Not in the tramp stamp area, Kent, but it'll be up there. So it's we are not doing tramp stamps. We're doing a big back piece because I have a huge back, but we are not doing tramp stamps. Okay.
That would be especially if you got the Hawkeye and the tramp stamp looking down, then it would really get weird.
with a mud truck going down. Spitting.
Oh, guys, I'm calling you before I get that tattoo. Y'all, we're all getting on the live stream. We're gonna talk this through with my tattoo artist, and we're gonna do this, bro.
Oh man,
my
cheeks are killing me, man.
Oh, dude, I told you this is gonna be freaking it's gonna be out of control. You know, all the questions go out the window. This is just a hangout. Dude. This is gonna be a good time.
Right?
Although there are people in the chat that would like to know more than just our bullshitting. So please ask.
Probably true.
All right. Hey, Ricer, how you doing? Stone Mountain, Jason, Stone Mountain Barbecue wants to know he is getting a Blackstone for Christmas.
Yes.
What is the first thing to cook on it?
Oh man, Brett, you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
You go first. You go first.
Yeah, people ask this question. This is actually one of the most popular questions for people getting Blackstone. And to me, because I had done so much research, and Jason, I'm sure like you have too. And by the way, thanks for the question.
Yep, great question.
You do a ton of research, you see a lot of things, and you hear so much. Well, at that time, all I heard was how good smash burgers were. It's like Five Guys. It's like everything. And so I knew for me, as soon as I seasoned my griddle, there was no question I was going to be doing smash burgers. Partly because I wanted to be very successful for my first cook. I had watched enough people do it, and the process was so similar that I knew I could be successful. In fact, our very first official Blackstone cook video is me cooking a smash burger on a griddle that didn't get up to temp because the propane didn't get it all the way hot until I turned it off and cranked it back to the video. But regardless, the burger is still to that point where the best burgers I'd had. So for me, I'd say smash burgers, but you do whatever. Some people love to do breakfast, but that was me. Brett, take it away.
Yeah, well, first of all, some people. You go ahead, CJ.
Well, you know, I am interrupting again, and I apologize. But the griddle guy, who's fans, yes. So we were talking about that. Get ready, Kent. There you go. He says bacon always. And when Kent asked that question,
that's where I was going.
I was going to throw it out there and interrupt you both, but I figured interrupting just one of you could redeem myself a little bit. So go ahead, Brett.
Griddle guys always look it up, man. That's what I'm talking about. So actually, when Adam did his smash burger, he actually did cook bacon before he smashed the burger because this bacon actually will add to the seasoning. So we have some videos of care and repair of the Blackstone. This thing can take a licking and it will keep going. It will keep on ticking. So this is it's congratulations on what you have coming, and it's going to change your life for the better.
Definitely. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mike from Everyday Barbecue.
Yes.
He's in the Chicago area.
Yep.
And what he told me is the first thing you do after you got it seasoned, get it warmed back up, little bit of oil, throw on pound and a half of bacon, and before you scrape the griddle off, you make like 6 grilled cheese sandwiches and cook them right in that bacon grease. He goes, you will never have a better grilled cheese ever. And I'm telling you right now, he's right.
Adam, write that down for this weekend. Adam and I are cooking this weekend, so he's got the meal tape right there. All right, good. All right.
All right. Let's see if I know I have one more for sure. Russell, damn it.
That's a nice last name.
All right. I know you guys got a sense of humor. I'm going to ask this. Please take it with a grain of salt.
Take a really big grain of salt, all right?
A Canadian-sized grain of salt, okay? Because
you got it.
Russell from Raspberry Rock, since you're twins, do your farts smell the same?
No,
your dad's now
smell terrible, bro.
I was gonna say, is our dad used to say. Our dad used to say, "Dad farts don't smell." We're both dads now, so our farts don't smell. I don't know if you guys knew
I'm
that.
a grandpa too, so it's like negative smell. It's like flowers at this point.
For me, it's just a squirrel. It's a squirrel going by when I do it.
Brett lays some doozies. Let's just say on some of the B-roll footage that we get that I've cut and saved, I could have a whole fart footage file for Brett. In fact, that's what it's called, Brett's fart file footage.
Hey,
by that, Adam means all the files of me gagging of Adam. I'm like, dude, come on, seriously, you didn't tell me. Adam knows it's true. That's why he's laughing so hard.
True.
Well, it's there it is, guys. That's a first. This is definitely a first for the show.
Yeah,
talking about gas and whatnot. That you guys have, we've been doing this show 2.5 years now. This is the first time. So you guys helped us break a new barrier.
You're awesome.
Not necessarily if we wanted that or not, but we got it,
It's like all of a sudden, wait, why are there only 3 viewers now? What happened to the crowd?
It's the East Coast drop-off.
We dropped them like a fart, apparently.
Oh, my gosh. You guys are killing me.
Hey, Papa, how are you? Papa, Texas.
Papa, Texas. Papa, Texas.
All right. For this round, and actually for all, I only have one more question, and I'm warning you.
Oh, shit.
It's probably going to be a loaded question, so consider your answers very carefully.
Oh, shit.
This comes from Rob, Mr. Homeowner.
Surprise.
He wants to know, on you guys doing collabs with other YouTubers, who's been your favorite so far?
Rob. Mr. Homeowner.
It's clearly Rob.
Move on.
Move on.
It'll be your favorite collab until I get to Orlando.
There we go.
I'm the other one.
Dude, we're getting you an apron, dude. Oh. It's gonna be on.
I want wristbands.
We want to do one thing for our merch. We want, the Guy Fieri visors with the Guy Fieri.
Oh yeah.
We want Guy Fieri with balls.
So people can be like Waltwins.
Hey, you know what? And then I'm gonna bring you guys one of these hats.
Yes, that's what we want.
And we'll rock.
We need the fedoras, man.
That is fedorable. That is fedorable, man.
CJ, I'm telling you, if you're going to do it, schedule it for the end of May.
All right. Oh, because you're going to be there?
I'll already be in Claremont at the end of May.
That's right.
Dude, that would be
over here. That's not far at all.
All right.
You know what? I think I might. I've been talking with Kurt at BBQ. I've been working with him a little bit, and he's in the Orlando area or Central.
Oh, cool.
Central Florida, Orlando. I don't know which one it is, but
that's Central Florida.
Out there. And we've been talking about either him coming out here to do some videos or me going out there to do some videos for him. Yeah. So, dude, that would be the money right there.
Oh,
get all you guys together. Oh, and Kurt's a big bald dude too. He's just black, but I mean he fit in.
Hey man, there we go. Another brother right there.
Dude, pool party at the
pool party.
Our kitchen is poolside, so we'll cook up some groceries and we'll eat and.
We'll get some good groceries on the thing.
That's right. But we have to wait 30 minutes before we can swim, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't want to cramp up. It's a real deal. That's a real thing, right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right. So, Kent, you said you're done or no?
Yes.
Right,
I
cool.
do see you have somebody new in the chat, though.
Yep. Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. What's up, brother?
Oh, wow. Hey.
Your Lee
Welcome,
Dan, Dreamwood Barbecue, Ricer from Dead Broke Barbecue, Dad Life, Newcomb from Ray, Ray from Newcomb Barbecue. Sorry, Chris Sutton said he heard Tramp Stamp, and he's like, I don't know if I'm going to stick around for this one. I understand, Chris. Gene, Mrs. Dogfather said, I need to get a Texas flag on my back. And that is actually in the works. I was going to do the Lone Star and the Texas thing as one of the traps.
Nice.
So, all right.
Well, then I'll say it. As Miss Booger puts it, Mrs. Sasquatch is in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see her. I didn't see Kathy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my wife Kathy's in the chat also, guys.
Mrs.
Hey.
Yeah,
my wife usually she'll pop in every once in a while, but she is shopping right now, spending all our hard-earned money. So all these super chats usually go to her anyway. And that's just the way it is. So.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Steve said I need to get a shake flag on my back. There you go.
There you go.
I think we all do.
On my back, dude. I love it. Dennis Shoulders, what's up? I'm the other one.
Other one. I'm the other one.
I am the other one.
You
one.
are the other one. We
This is my show. I would be the other one if I
all
wanted.
the others. Like that could be a subscription. When did you subscribe? Okay, now you're the 10th other.
Now you can be
You're
the other
one.
Oh man, that's
Put
awesome.
that on your back.
Oh my god, I'm the other one. All in Old English from side to side. There it is.
We do it I.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are killing me tonight. Jimmy Q, what's up, brother? I don't see the other gyms. It's funny is my wife just sent me a receipt of something she bought as we're talking right now, and I said, holy whatever, that's a lot of money, whatever. And she goes, shut up, you just tried to buy $100,000 Raptor. So
oh man,
touche.
My bad. All right, my bad. So
Pump the brakes on. Pump the brakes.
Pump the brake. You spend whatever you want. All right. Ricer just put this in the chat. CJ, Uncle Steve's 90s GQ pictures on my back would look hot. If you guys haven't seen Uncle Steve's GQ modeling,
oh man. Oh,
yeah. You got
it.
Pull that up.
Do I need to pull it up?
Pull it up. Yes, you need to pull it up. Smoking and Grilling with AB's in the chat. Royalties in there. What's up, AB? AB's in there, dude. Show off the trophy, Kent. Show off the trophy.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's always.
Yep. AB had this competition on his channel a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago. Battle of the Kitchens.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Won. There's a big guy right there. You won. Look at you.
Yeah, that's something to be proud of right there.
Dude, that is the biggest trophy around, dude. All right.
You got to hook that up to a chain and wear that, man.
Yes.
Like, who else wants to T-bone? Where's my
my neck to hold it.
Flavor.
Oh yeah.
Man, that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, man. Put that on a chain right there, man. Oh, that's money in the bank right there. All right. So being we're about we're an hour in. I like to I told you, time flies when you're just flowing. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Real quick, I just saw Kevin from Comparison Cooking jump in there. He sent me these. The barbecue grill. Dude, this thing is freaking awesome, man. You keep track of your cooks. You make your notes, all that good stuff.
Recipes, measurements, dude. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, guys. He sent me a couple. I'll send you a couple if you guys want.
Oh,
and
of course, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. So let's do the giveaway. All right, I'm going to do live chat because y'all complained about it. All right, so if you're watching on CJ's queue right now, jump over to Cooking with CJ so we can just look at one screen. All right, so we're gonna give away an everything pack from Uncle Steve Shake. He texted me. He said, "Give away the house."
Heck yeah, man.
Kent, walk away from the chat. You're not allowed to answer, Kent. You're not allowed to win. Let's drop that Uncle Steve over there, Kent. You cannot play. All right.
Can't answer.
Yeah, Kent cannot answer. He likes to do it. I know he's typing in right now. All right.
Is he on his phone?
Yeah, he's on his phone, guaranteed. I hope he's just looking for Uncle Steve's 90s GQ picture.
I am. You know what?
Sure.
Hey, don't yell at me. Man, I'm married. You don't need to yell at me. All right, so
True that.
Question of the night. We were talking about what the boys did. Adam says he's a teacher. What subject does he teach? I'm looking at live chat. I see.
Ancient history.
I've been here and I don't even know what he teaches. Man, I was not paying attention.
Nice. Orlando. He doesn't teach Orlando. No, not English.
Nope.
Florida. No, not Florida. Math. Nope, not math. History.
He's just going through.
I'll take the picture. David Nielsen.
Oh, Dreamwood Rings got it in there too, man. Awesome.
Dreamwood, you guys, a lot of people got it, but I have the picture. David Nielsen was the first one. I take a picture because people get so pissy about this stuff. So,
yeah.
Trust me, I work on radio. We
David.
give giveaways all the time.
Thank you,
I get
David.
that. I get that. People get upset with giveaways, man.
All
We
right,
do theme parks and stuff, so it's nuts.
All right,
In honor of our fine sponsor.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Oh, money.
So
Guys,
smooth.
if you don't get a little excited with that right there, I
It's
mean,
Uncle Steve.
Wait, I'm
I
sorry.
don't
Did
even
you say
know
Uncle
yet.
Did you say
Dutch.
Uncle Steve or David Hasselhoff? Because that's the Hoff right there.
Exactly.
Dude.
You can't
Hey,
hassle the Hoff.
Judge, put that in the messenger for me. I'm gonna make sure we give it the look it deserves. I'm gonna save it to my my thing. Dennis says Gunner says hi guys. So hi guys. Gunner says hi.
Oh, what's up, Gunner? Hey, how you doing, man? Thank you so
There
much,
you go.
Dennis and Gunner. Thank you for being here. Hey, Gunner, shout out to you, buddy.
All right,
Love
shout
it.
out to Gunner. Dude, I love Gunner as a name. I wanted to name one of my sons Gunner. That's a freaking awesome name.
Oh, number 6. Number 6 is going to be Gunner.
Number 6, yeah, no hashtag 6, guys. We have 5 kids together. All right, so we're a blended. So Mrs. CJ likes to jump on here and put hashtag number 6. So
nice.
Well,
No,
Adam and I
we
actually
are
come
not
from a
doing-
family. We have 7 kids. Like we're
okay.
part of 7 kids, so we get it.
Yeah, man, it's insane, dude. David, can you find me on Facebook Messenger? Somehow get a hold of me. I would love to be able to get the information to Uncle Steve, so you guys, so you can get some of that money, or not money. So you can get some of that shit. Sorry, not money. Let's see here. I'm trying, guys. I'm actually doing something here. I'm trying to save. Let's see, save image.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna give Uncle Steve the
props.
what am I trying to say? The props, the showcase he deserves.
See what I see?
Yeah.
See what I mean, guys? He doesn't listen.
Why not? Instead of like a pack, how about a signed one of those pictures for the winner? I think that might be. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's
Hey, you know what? I got one signed picture up here, and it's creepy enough.
hey. Don't you start. Don't you start with me.
No, hold on.
All right, before I share the screen.
The guy's
Use your words. Thanks, Rob.
Yes.
Nice.
Who's that good-looking son of a bitch right there?
Why
Yeah.
do we not have one of those? What's going on with that?
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Yeah, you play your cards right. You both get one, guys. I'm gonna hit you up for your addresses. I'm gonna send you some shit. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, dude, we're all about it. That's awesome.
All right. So, okay, before we get to the questions, I'm gonna try to do this. This is hold on, cancel. This is CJ. Did you hear that? Name our son Gunner. You say there's a chance.
Julie,
right,
good call.
I like it, Joel. That's funny. All right, can we see it? There it is.
Boom.
All glory
glory
to Uncle Steve right there. That is our friend, our sponsor, our confidant. That's CJ's nacho dip pack. Yeah, that's great. Pickles.
He is the Papa John's of spices.
Dude, that is sexified right there. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. You know, like if you don't go 6 to midnight on that one, I don't know. You know, you're not. I'm just saying, you're not a man if you don't. You know. So anyway, there it is, guys. That is freaking awesome.
Love
All
it.
right, so you know, we've had some fun, and you know, let's get a few like kind of real questions in. You know, you fell into the Blackstone game, but what kind of made you decide to stick with it? Was it just straight, you know, views, or do you really love it, or you know, tell me what you think about that.
Sure. Well, it's very interesting. You know, when we started YouTube, it actually stemmed from us doing a silly little face swap thing, and our Brett's daughter had posted the 2 little minute-and-a-half video clip of us doing face swap, us giggling like little girls at ourselves at it for a minute and a half, and a Viral Hog reached out and asked for the rights to it. So we sold the rights to it, ended up making some money.
It's gone
viral a couple times. It's
Wow.
gone viral a couple times on Facebook, 4 million views, and then actually Daily Dose of the Internet from YouTube picked it up 2 years later and put it. In fact, it's their thumbnail for the picture from last like August, September, November, somewhere in there. And that got us another whole bunch of views and support and people subscribing to us from that. And so YouTube, we've loved YouTube. We started YouTube because I thought, man, I would love to entertain. We've always been entertainers. It's something we've loved to do naturally. And that's why, like we said, we couldn't find a niche. But we've also always loved cooking. Our family loves cooking. Our sister loves cooking. Our brother was a chef for a long time. Something we've always loved to do. And we did. We fell into the Blackstone, just kind of thinking we need something different. Everybody's quarantined. Let's just try this. And we absolutely do love it. So, you know, people have asked, are we absolutely Blackstone only? Because I know there are some that are. And that's something we've contemplated. We've actually had another brand reach out to us and kind of offer to outfit our whole outdoor kitchen area to cook on a different brand. And it didn't feel right to us. And we're glad we stuck with the way we did. But we've actually, I think we've mentioned before, we got even air fryer and pressure cooker company reached out to us. And so we will be doing some other things as well, just to kind of see, because, you know, part of this is growing and learning and finding out what it does. And we want to see really if our audience is willing to watch just whatever we cook, or if it is Blackstone specific. We absolutely love the Blackstone. We love griddle cooking, and we try to make that clear to people. We absolutely love and respect the griddle nation. Blackstone, it just happened to be the brand that we saw and I fell in love with and got it. And so that's kind of it. Brett, do you want to add to it? I know that kind of answers the question, but Brett can give more to it.
Yeah, no, which is a great question. I mean, and CJ, you know, like when you started with the Ninja, and then so you have your followers. So when you do other things, people fall off. And Rob, Mr. Homeowner, if he's still here, he knows, you know, when he went away from Blackstone, you know, the views dropped. So this is kind of like where we're at with our testing with our audience is that, yeah, we do have a pressure cooker air fryer combo that we want to add to our outdoor kitchen because there's so many different tools for so many different jobs. And we love the Blackstone because of all the people say wrong tool, wrong job for so many of our cooks that we do. But like, there's so many things you can do on the Blackstone that we love. We're not anti-grills. We're not anti-smokers. In fact, we want to have those, you know, like whether it's Traeger or Pit Boss, you know, out there in our kitchen. So those are all plans moving forward because we're hoping that people just want to see us cook and learn. Because we try to, if you're familiar with this, we do very simplified cooks. And so we do step by step. So we take mystery out of cooking is what we like to do is we're not doing these big extravagant, you know, exotic dishes. We're doing something simple or something that you may think is a little intimidating, especially with the Asian cooks. Dude, you can just throw the groceries right there on the Black Zone and watch the magic happen. So,
Right.
Yeah.
so that's it. So yeah, so we do plan on moving, not away from Blackstone. Blackstone will always be a part of our kitchen, but onto other things as well.
Right. Go ahead, Kent.
I just wanted to throw in here so Jason knows I didn't miss his question. He was asking if you're going to be expanding to other cookers, which you guys just covered. So I just wanted Jason to know I saw it. So there's your answer, Jason.
Darnell put in the comments that he was wondering where everybody was at and where all the questions were coming from. He was actually watching on CJ's queue. So thanks for jumping over there, man. Guys, so, we were talking about niching down, and that's why you did you've kind of concentrated on the Blackstone. It's really helped your channel. Mrs. CJ bought me that Ninja Foodie air fryer pressure cooker. I looked at her like she had two heads. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this? I know how to cook. I don't want an air fryer, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, doing a few videos on that, bumped it up, and then that prompted Ninja Kitchen to reach out to me, give me a product, get on the infomercial, grow my channel ridiculously,
Oh, for sure.
But I love barbecue. I spend so much time with great barbecue guys out there, and Southern California is not exactly a barbecue hotbed. There's some great cooks out there, like BZ Cooks, Big Mike, and AB and Kirby. All these guys, they know how to do really great barbecue here, but it's tough to go somewhere. It's not like Texas. You blink and there's 14 different barbecue joints, right?
Yes, Nashville, Carolina,
yeah, exactly. Go ahead, bud.
You forgot Josh.
Josh is a killer barbecue guy for sure. So anyway, so that's why I actually started CJ's Q, is because anytime I put a barbecue video on Cooking with CJ, the air fryer community is not following along with smoking.
Right. That's true. There you go. Yeah.
So I used it as an opportunity to kind of see what I can learn, or see if I can put together what I've learned over the years to grow a channel.
Right.
Sure.
But what I commend you guys on doing is, I think you have a very faithful group of people. Obviously, you can see a bunch of the people coming in here.
Yeah, so amazing.
You try it out, man. You try grilling on that Traeger, or you try doing this, or try whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And I see Papa Texas put it. I thought Josh was in California. That's the joke, PT. So anyway, but when Ninja came out with some pots and pans, I freaking called them. I'm like, please send me some freaking pots and pans so I can get off that freaking air fryer. Like, seriously, man.
Right.
I love what it's done. It's a great product, all that stuff. Just like the Blackstone, it's a great product. It does what it does, whatever.
Yeah.
But I've done 100 freaking videos on it. I'm like, can I please? I just want to cook.
Right.
Yeah. Other than a
for
freaking.
Sure.
So you guys, I think you're doing it with the right way. You've built up that audience. You're gonna try. You're gonna do some trial and error stuff, but I think you got a great plan of what you want to do to go forward. Sure. And I think that both of you guys, you have great heads on your shoulders. You're not gonna make impetuous decisions, and oh my God, someone's sending me an air fryer. Let's, hey, right?
Yeah. We've turned down a whole bunch of those, man.
Exactly.
The one we have, we feel is pretty legit. So we're gonna check it out, and I've actually done a couple of cooks already. Again, my house is the test kitchen, so this is where I'm working on that. But yeah, you totally understand that for sure.
Yeah, I get it completely. But I think you guys are doing the right things. Your personality is ridiculously awesome. I mean, and I mean that in the nicest way. I feel like I'm wrapping it up. I'm not wrapping it up. I'm just telling you guys, you're awesome.
Right.
So,
Sure.
Rob, Beard Chat Barbecue. What's up, Rob? How you doing, brother? So I want to talk about something that happened to you guys. Creator on the Rise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell me how that feeling was, waking up, getting that email, whatever, and just roll with it. I assume you're pointing to Adam. He got the email.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So and just with the way we say and Brett knows that I say this totally endearing. I used to joke that Brett's the talent I bring along to the gigs. When we started this YouTube thing, it's because I had this desire. I know the talent. I know Brett's talented. he sang professionally and entertained professionally in the Army. So he's
Right.
had it. We've always had it. And it's because we were so freakishly identical growing up, people would stop us in the mall and like, oh my gosh, you guys are identical. Do something. I'm not kidding. It would happen. And so we would sing or we would do something. So we've always had this natural tendency to entertain, or we always felt like we were on a stage. So we've always loved it. And so that's kind of how the YouTube thing went. And so for me, I was driven by that. It's like an adrenaline rush for me. I love the creativity. So as much fun as the cooking is in these videos, like, oh, they're just having a good time on the grill. Man, it's a lot of work. It's a second full-time job. I'm up till midnight, 1 o'clock sometimes getting these videos done and really laying into it. So when we were growing, and then we made a goal last January that we were going to upload 3 videos a week starting January 1st. And that was our 1-year goal. Let's just grow this. We were at 1,600 subscribers and we had been there. We hadn't uploaded in 8 months. And we're like, we hadn't grown. We weren't doing anything. We had like less than 400 watch hours, which, you have to have 4,000 within a year to be monetized. We weren't anywhere near that. And so we were just like, well, what are we going to do? Well, the Blackstone thing took off. All of a sudden I wake up in August, because we had stuck to the 3 times a week. We had grown our community. The biggest goal for me that I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure that everybody that commented on a video, I was going to comment back. And I don't always get the comments on the comments because they don't show up in YouTube Studio, which is frustrating, but I try to comment on every single video. And all of a sudden, it was this weird thing, because just prior to that, I had a few comments, people coming in, man, you guys are so energetic. This is great. And the fact that you guys comment on everybody's post, this is so great. Or every comment that comments to you. And I thought, this is really weird that people are noticing this. And then all of a sudden, we get the email on a Friday morning, and it says, keep it on the down low, but you're going to be YouTube's creator on the rise. And you'll know the second it starts, you'll be on that page for 24 hours. So do some research, and change a couple of things of your personal settings, because you do. And so what that means is basically YouTube will put you on the front page, on their trending page for 24 hours under Creator on the Rise. Our videos, our series of 5 videos that they selected, we had no input, was literally right below Mr. Beast's brand new video. And literally all those videos that they showed went from 1 to 2,000 views to 20, 30, 40, over 60,000 views each. And within 24 hours, we gained 6,000 subscribers by the end of that weekend. It was 4,800 immediately within that 24-hour period. And then another 1,200. But waking up that morning, I was like adrenaline rush. And then I spent the whole day doing research. Like, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad. In fact, the dog father I know, Alton, was saying it happened to him as well. I'm not sure if his experience was the same as ours. It was an amazing experience. And then I would say it was kind of it was good, and then you take the good with the bad, because it messed up our entire algorithm for about 2 months. It took us till just recently, over the past month, that we've re-seen the growth come back, which is amazing. We wouldn't change it for anything. We're very grateful to YouTube for recognizing it, and but they do, and especially with Creator on the Rise, because Creator on the Rise is what sets it apart from anything else with YouTube is because of the algorithm, which is the videos and the data and the comments and everything. The Creator on the Rise, you're hand selected. Those go into a select file, and then somebody physically watches the people who fit a certain algorithm type for Creator on the Rise. And so knowing that we were hand selected by someone at YouTube was so humbling. And it was just like, all your hard work and dedication and everything you feel. So even for the hardships we've come after, I still always remember that. Listen, somebody saw us and saw something in us, because they do say their whole goal is the Creators on the Rise. Those are people they do see this be YouTube journey thing, a long-term thing, and someone that they want to see succeed for sure. So that was very endearing, and we love it. And it was just an amazing experience.
Right. I saw that, and I'm jealous. I'll throw it out there. I saw
thank you.
And I know Mike, Everyday Barbecue's got it. I think Rye.
Wow, awesome.
A lot of people that have been on our show is going to be
so amazing.
And I'm like, I'm the other one. Why can't I get it?
There you go.
I'm the other
CJ
one.
there.
Come on, YouTube.
What the hell, right?
There's still a chance, because it is up to 50,000 subscribers. So there's still a chance, man. You still got a shot. Hang in there.
You say there's a chance. So
you say there's a chance.
It's freaking.
There's a chance.
There's a chance, man. So I really, I'm so intrigued by that, and not obviously jealousy. I'm joking, but like more like,
of course,
I admire you guys that you've put in the work and you got rewarded. Just like Alan, you put in the work, you got rewarded. And we've had plenty of conversations about when before that all happened for Alton, he's like, yeah, dude, this has been a struggle. It's kind of a pain in the ass, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then, freaking it hits, and then he blows up. He's doing great things. He's all of a sudden he's wearing more gold chains. He's, going to Vegas more. He's got an entourage. It's weird, but sometimes fame hits people different. You guys have handled it well. Alton's gone the other way. He's a little crazy sometimes, but I love he says. I love what he says though. He got that email and he thought it was spam. So
yeah.
So,
wow.
CJ, you got the twin no matter what. That's right.
That's right.
All right.
That's all we do is twin no matter what.
I love it, man.
Exactly.
I saw you had a question or whatever you want to throw in there.
Yeah, you guys were talking about the whole twin thing when you're younger and everything. We actually have a pretty honest question, not big grain of salt question from Canada. But Ruff from Raspberry Rock wants to know, what is the funniest twin prank you guys ever pulled?
Oh, man. The funniest thing about that is people messed us up so bad that we were always uncomfortable when people would get us wrong. So I do have a funny story about that. It wasn't a prank because we didn't like to prank people because people got us wrong enough as it was. Yeah. But we worked at different places and we felt so bad when people got us wrong that it would get us in this weird position. One time I'm chilling with my sister at this store in Utah, and all of a sudden this dude comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" He comes up and gives me a high five and he kind of looks familiar to me. I'm like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And I'm like trying to figure out how I know him. Within about 30 seconds, I realized he used to work with Brett. And the time had come and gone because I already did the whole "what's going on, man?" Like I had a 30-minute conversation with this dude. And he's like, "So what are you up to now?" I'm like, just same old. And every answer was vague. And dude walked away not realizing that he did not talk to Brett the entire time. He talked to me. But I tell you what, it sticks out because my nerves were fried. I'm like, I gotta tell him. I don't know who the heck he is. I gotta tell him I'm the twin brother. Didn't have it in my heart. And the moment had come and gone. Now I had to play the part. Now all of a sudden I was Brett. "Oh yeah, man. When we used to stay at the job, yeah. Oh, geez. How's what's her name over there?" I don't know what I was saying, but man, I had to make up a whole bunch of stuff about it. I felt so horrid.
I will say that Adam almost got a kiss from my ex-wife because she thought
true.
That he or I, when we were getting married, this is 25 years ago.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
How to go?
Just round up and down, whatever. She was cooking dinner, and literally he came over just to see what she was doing, and she thought it was me. So she comes for a kiss. He's like, "No!" She's like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "Okay, all right, you're getting a little creepy with my bro. I see how it is." No, it was very intimate, but it was a non-prank but funny story. So.
That's freaking hilarious, man. There was a couple comments in the chat from Jean, who's Mrs. Dogfather, Alton's wife. Jean said, we're talking about how Alton blew up, and he's got bougie on us. Yeah. Jean said he asked us to call him sir, and we can't look him in the eyes. Dogfather said, "Raise your hand when you talk to me."
Oh man!
Someone's sleeping outside tonight.
Sorry, my dear.
Go in the doghouse.
Sir, he's in the doghouse. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Ken, you want to ask some more questions or what?
Yeah, I got some more here. I tell you what, I actually got quite a few from Russell that are not, the awful. We'll mix Russell's in with the other ones. How's that? Let's see. Braden Estella asks the same question along with Russell, but he wants to know, what is your best advice for new YouTubers or a YouTuber starting a channel?
All right. Brett, go ahead.
First thing, and Adam, I want to give Adam huge props to him. He did all the research and everything for our channel. He does all our editing, and so everything that I know about YouTube is because Adam told me. He did the research. So first of all, stick with it. Stick with it. Okay. Second of all, your audience will find you. Don't chase an audience. Find what you love to do. If you want to create, be a creator and know that you're a creator and stick with it. Your audience will find you eventually. Like Adam said, like when we were starting out early on, we were doing carpool karaoke. We are a variety channel. And so therefore we were chasing an audience at that point. We were like, oh, we're identical twins. They'll find us. No, we were being silly at that point. So once we stuck with it, and then you stick with it again, and don't give up. That's the biggest thing. Stay with it. Your audience will find you, and then So that's what I have to say about that.
And I would just add, niching down is really big because YouTube does work on algorithms. And what the algorithm is basically it's a set of data points that it uses, and it constantly teaches itself to not only learn what content you're putting out, but what your audience is watching and whether or not it's worth it. So the longer you stick to something, the more you find yourself in rhythm with YouTube. And that's what YouTube wants. YouTube ultimately wants to make money. The only way they're going to make money is if you become monetized and can help videos that people are going to stay on the platform and watch. So, and I will say this, and CJ, I found you because we were doing our fast food reviews and we weren't growing. Nothing was changing. And we were watching other fast food review channels kind of taking off, but I was uploading maybe once every couple of times a week, or, nothing was set. And when I saw you did a video, you said, hey, this isn't my normal cooking, but this is more how to grow a food channel or a food whatever. I don't know if you remember that, but you probably did. But that video, I subscribed immediately because I'm like, finally, literally, there was nobody else on YouTube talking about it. I follow a lot of the YouTube gurus. I'm on some professional Facebook groups that have people with millions of subscribers in them, and they're amazing. What I would consider YouTube famous people that I'm trying to get advice from. And you were the only one that was pitching like how to grow a food channel. And it was like, oh, but you were like, some people say focus on the algorithm, focus on the audience. I love the way you kind of presented and gave both sides in. But the biggest thing is stick with it. Do what you love. You obviously got to put content out that you're going to have an audience for. Because people say like, I love to game. Why is nobody coming to my gaming channel? I'll tell you, because there are 400 million gaming channels. People aren't going to find you. So what sets you apart? Create a goal, a plan, and then just stick with it and make sure you love it.
Yep. Right. And it's not like I know a lot about it. I think, and there is tons of contradictions. Yeah, shut up. There's tons of contradiction out there. I watch, I do the YouTube University, Brian G. Johnson, Sean Cantrell, Benji, all them guys. I've been to Vid Summit. I really did into this stuff. Daddy Cooks just jumped in the chat. I love Daddy Cooks. Phil from Daddy Cooks. When I was just starting out, he was doing shout outs for people and all that stuff. And I reached out to him and I'm like, would you mind checking out my videos? Or he said he'd watch my videos or whatever. And he's like, the first thing he said was get the tripod off the goddamn counter. Because every time I touch something or move something or whatever,
shake
in the videos, it's like, off the goddamn counter. I'm like, yes, sir. So Phil's been a friend ever since. I've taken my tripods off the counter and put it on the thing. So
there you go.
There are a lot of contradictions, but the things that are true is you be consistent with your content, right? Mm-hmm. You put effort into it, you'll get found. You put some love into it, you'll get found, right? You do the little things. The SEO tags, they're a part of it. They're not the be-all, end-all. But you got to throw them in there. It doesn't hurt anything to look them up. Doing a good title, that's one of those things. You got to. I have the thumbnail. AB was in here earlier, and I know Kirby kind of subscribes to this too. You got to win the click, right?
Yep.
There are so many smash burger videos out there, right? Yep. So you got to put the best looking smash burger you can up there. Right?
Yep. Right.
Now, for us, with our niche being kind of brought down a little bit, I had conversations with Justin from Bettag Maniac at Vid Summit, and he was saying, "Look, man, anytime you put Ninja Foodie in front of anything, your views are tripled than what your whatever be, right?" So I just went balls into that and just said, ninja foodie this, ninja foodie that, the grill this, grill that. You know, anytime I switch it up and put, you know, I did some steaks on the ninja foodie grill. No, it's ninja foodie grill first, right?
Right.
So, like, but I've had people tell me you should change up your title, be clickbaity, you know, put this, put that, you know, and that's what I'm talking about, the contradictions. So the fact that you put the effort in, the fact that you're studying, you're trying to learn, you're trying to get better, that's what's going to help you. You got to find what works for you, right? No matter what the contradictions are out there, if you put the effort into it, you know, more than likely you're going to get rewarded.
Absolutely.
With what you're looking for, right? And, you know, Chief Bettag, our scorekeeper in there, he said, fuck a bunch of editing. You know, that's right? Been doing it for years. His wife films them. It's beautiful. Cracks a beer when he starts. I look forward to any one of his videos. You know, whatever.
There you go, man.
It's a signature. It's
right?
one of them. I'm the other one. That's his thing.
Yeah. That, you know. So I really do appreciate what you're saying there, and I love seeing that you guys, you know, put the same amount of effort in the, you know, the YouTube university of it, you know.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I'm on Facebook groups with Brian G. Johnson.
Yep, Brian G. Johnson. Yep.
Brian G. Johnson. I met him at Big Summit. I went to shake his hand, and I have a firm handshake. You know, Dutch probably does. You know, like all these guys. I fucking put him on his knee. I put him on his knee. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hi, nice to meet you."
Kind of a fan.
He's kind of a
fangirling over here, you know.
Lillard dude, you know, whatever. So, anyway, it's just one of those things that you're gonna put that effort into it. You will win eventually. You know,
and
one way or another.
I think it's just taking all the advice and applying what works for you, like what you're saying, because we tried some of the mix-up words, but our best videos are the how to do blank on the Blackstone griddle, how to make amazing this on the Blackstone griddle. And so that has been huge for us. And it is taking all the little things. And one thing that Brian G. Johnson, just since you brought him up, like he talks about authority within your niche. And that's the one thing we know that we have authority in the Blackstone community niche based on YouTube algorithm. It's not something that's like, oh yeah, we're number one in this. It's not about that. It's having authority, meaning anytime somebody searches a Blackstone term, Waltwins is within the top 5 of all the videos. And that's what you try to do, is gain authority within a niche. So even though we're smaller, Blackstone Products has it. Todd Tovin, who's amazing. You know, these guys are so incredible. They're good at what they do. But I'm glad that I had the YouTube background, all the hours of studying. And when my wife's like, man, why are you doing this crap? You know, finally paying off to now where she's posting.
Here we are.
Posted another video on her Facebook.
We're on the hot seat, man. This is it. Now we made it to the hot seat.
You came up. You're on the hot seat. There it is.
Ooh, exactly right, man.
You guys, you can call it a day now. It's over.
There we go, man. 2020, the culmination.
2020's out. We're gone. All right, King, go for it, Bubba.
All right. Let's see. Brett, this is from GT's Barbecue, Gary up in Washington.
Gary, what's up?
All right, man. What's up, bro?
He didn't say anything to you, Adam. Hush it.
Oh, shit.
He wants to know how long you've been in radio.
16 years. 16 years. And in fact, the radio station I'm at is the radio station I started at, which is, if you work in radio, it's totally unheard of. You start somewhere, you always move up. So we're middle to a large market here in North Central Florida. And so this is kind of like it's a good landing space or a stepping stone for people that want to move up in radio, but also it's a place where radio people can come and have a good, a comfortable life. And so I started here, and I'm here, and I actually started, you know, as a part-time person at the radio station, and I worked my way up to that, now programming, 2 stations, and it's doing a morning show. It's cool.
Proven that for 16 years, we've got the face for radio.
There you go.
We've definitely made that determination with ourselves. All right, Kent. Hey, I'm not saying you, Kent. You're clearly beautiful.
Well, I know. You tell me every week.
Hey, Gordon.
He tells me every week I'm beautiful when I don't get my paycheck.
Nice.
Okay, not so you feel left out. Somebody put this in the chat, or I may be making it up. Adam, how long have you been a teacher?
Man, so I've been teaching for 10 years. 10 years at the same school. Like I said, I did my studying out in Hawaii. So did my student teaching out there, and I've been at the same school doing middle school for 10 years. I was working retail for a long time before that. I actually wanted to work at Corporate Champs, man. I had more shoes than I could shake a stick at. I love all the athletic shoes, and I'll talk to my students about them all day long till I'm blue in the face. I do everything about tennis shoes, and I love it. I love shoes. I love
You're a
gear.
sneakerhead? You're a sneakerhead?
I used to be. Now I've got 4 kids, so no, I'm no longer a sneakerhead. But I used to be.
I had a pair of white Air Force Ones, 82 Air Force Ones.
The OG. Bro. Our biggest claim. Sorry, go ahead.
I said they were just dope, man. They made me feel like I didn't tie them. I had them kind of tucked in, just flat laces over the top, man.
Oh yeah, you tucked biggest claim underneath the tongue. Got it.
Exactly.
Yeah. When we were younger,
hey, listen, and this is what a dad does to you.
Exactly right.
They're monarch.
They're monarch, man. And those come in widths. That's why. Right?
Yeah.
I know about that, man. Our biggest thing when we were young, we got the OG Jordan 4s, not the retro 4s, the OG 4s when they came out. That was, man, those were. Yeah,
that is one goal for me with the Waltwins is the purchase. They're like $500 now. Is to get us to those because they're actually Waltwins colors. The red, the black, and the white. So that's it. Yeah.
Hey, Ray, Kent, Jules.
Yeah, sorry, Kent.
Put in $20. Take a drink.
Man, thank you. Thank you, Jules. All cheers to that.
How's your water, Adam?
It's my Diet Mountain Dew.
You got Diet Mountain Dew. Hey, you back off.
Oh, Diet Mountain Dew.
It's my Diet Mountain Dew.
I remember when Nike came out with their first shoe that was canvas.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. And it took 6 years for them to get their first leather shoe.
Yeah. The Blue Ribbon Sports, and they came out with canvas, and they came out with the waffle stompers. The ones with the waffle, those are the first canvas ones. Or the mesh. Mesh. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, bring it back to the old school right there, man.
Man.
My uncle and grandma ran a clothing store, and they were the first Nike dealer within about 60.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's freaking money right there.
I'm talking.
David Nielsen put in there. How about the Converse with the different color laces? How about the different color Converse?
Oh yeah,
a red one and a blue one. That's what you.
I was about to say that.
Yep. Go ahead, Ken. Sorry.
All right. Let's see. You kind of covered this. Yes, it's Mario wants to know how many cookers you own and what's your favorite. I think we all know what your favorite is.
The oven, right? It's crazy.
All of them.
The toaster oven. I love my toaster oven.
Listen, nothing looks like the microwave.
Hey, these boys like their Ninja Foodie grills. I'm just throwing it out there.
I would love to.
No, here. Alton said, what do y'all know about some Pro Keds? How about
Pro
wings? Do you know about the Velcro Pro Wings?
Yes, Pro Wings. We had the Pro Wings from back in the day. Do you remember the XJ900s that came out after the
XJ900s?
Payless Shoe Source. What do you know about that one, dude? How many people know about Payless?
Hey, hold on. Daddy Cooks, Chuck Taylor, Converse. Had them. 4 pairs.
They're still good these days. All 4 of our boys.
Totally.
Converse.
Yep. I had them growing up before my Uncle Butch and Grandma started carrying Nike. So,
wow.
Actually, for about 8 years, I had both. But then they dropped Converse because Nike took over.
Yep. Hungry Hussy said good night. He's in the sack.
All right,
man, I love it. Love that guy.
Don't hit your own sack. That's not okay.
For sure, people aren't sub to him, man. He is what we say. We've got Dogfather's barbecue in here. We consider Hungry Hussy the godfather of the black stuff.
He's the griddle father. He's the griddle father.
He's the griddle father.
Is what he is.
GC
Gaming says Merry Christmas Thanks a lot, brother. Good, Merry Christmas to you too. Alton is the dog father. Hungry Hussy is the griddle father.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know that boy can put it down on a big green egg. You don't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
He knows his way around a big green egg.
That's awesome, man.
And yes, and that's another piece that we would love to put in our kitchen, poolside kitchen. The green egg, man. Hell yeah.
All right, kid.
All right. Russell wants to know, in a fight, which one of you two would win, and who's the dirtiest fighter?
I would put money on Brett. Brett is the dirty fighter. Brett will fight somebody.
I'm going with the man who served and was trained.
That's where I was gonna go. I am a trained killer.
He is a trained killer. I was just going to say trained killer.
I would never kill Adam. I would definitely go light. Not dirty.
Hey, guys, stop. I said GC Gaming. That's Grady. It's my son. I didn't even know this freaking channel name. He's the one that said Merry Christmas. Everybody, GC Gaming.
What are you, for crying out loud? Hi, Grady.
I don't know. Sorry. So we have Grady and Brady. Those are our two little sons, right?
That's awesome.
We're actually gonna let them.
Don't.
Oh, dude, we're gonna make them take the Ninja Foodie Grill upstairs, grab a couple steaks, and I'm gonna come in their room and video them making steaks on Ninja Foodie Grill.
Boom! Get them started. YouTube now. I've had listeners that know I have a YouTube channel with Adam. That we have a YouTube channel. And they're like, parents, they're like, yeah, so they want to get into YouTube. What do you think? And they're kind of like, in college. I'm like, do it. Start now. Do it. This is a good career. You have
it costs nothing.
Exactly right. You get a couple cameras, you get some mics, and you do what you do. Do it. I'm 100 all the way in, all the way.
Yep. All right. Sorry about that, man. I just realized it was Grady in there. I was like, dude, I should probably know that. I should know what his channel is. I'm probably subscribed to him. I just I didn't know that. Sorry.
You're live. You're just kind of like watching what's going on. Yeah.
They're on YouTube all the time. I don't even know what they're doing up there, man. It's funny is they watch gaming like channels, like so much.
Yeah.
We have a 14-year-old son. Grady's 12. Brady's almost 11. And all three of them will sit there in one of the rooms and just watch the gamers do their thing while playing games, while having their phone on something else with the Switch. Right. It's my wife just called me a dork. Thanks, Mrs. CJ. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Mrs. CJ. I've met my long-lost brothers, honey. There they are.
Oh, man.
Baby doll is right normal.
What'd you say?
Sister.
I said baby doll is right as normal.
Yep, it's true. She's right as normal. All right, Kent, go ahead and ask your question, Bob.
All right, let's see. Terry, Madwood Barbecue wants to know, and he would fit in with you guys too. What is something you will not cook and eat?
What is something we will not cook and eat? Oh,
Beets.
call.
That's interesting.
Beets?
I know my answer. Liver and onions.
Radish.
Yeah, liver and onions.
Liver and onions. Wade Williams, our guy,
Williams,
he's dying
here,
for
man.
liver and onions.
There, guys, this is my wife. This is my wife right here.
Hey, sister is our sister because
it's our
brothers. So there we go.
Oh no, not three of you.
Nice, Malik.
Just walking the earth.
That's
man,
right,
I don't know.
Liver and onions is that seems like kind of like an easy answer there. What's a real answer? Like what else do you got, dude? What else would you not? Would you do brains and eggs? Because I know.
Here's the thing. I was just gonna say, Okay, so I'll be honest, we were not fans of sauerkraut, and people were really pushing for us to do a Reuben sandwich, and we were nervous about the kraut. And we'll be honest, we're glad we tried it. That's the biggest thing about this cooking and people recommending stuff, because we'll try almost anything. Now, I lived in Paraguay for 2 years. I was, the whole BYU thing, so I went and did a mission, and I lived in Paraguay down in South America for 2 years. And mondongo is something that they cook regularly there, which is cow intestine, cow stomach, things like that. And that was probably my biggest fear, was that I was going to have to eat that sometime. Never had to. I had some friends that did. They said it wasn't bad. Some said it made them sick forever. So I would say that the cow intestines, the mondongo, would be the one thing that I would probably never want to. I'd be okay if I never had to worry about it.
What about you? Brett?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Liver and ice is a good one for me, but you're right. It is easy. I never cook and eat. I'd cook anything, but not eat. Man,
you don't like enchiladas, bro. You don't like enchiladas.
Who doesn't like enchiladas?
Adam, time out.
Growing up.
Sadly, I didn't like our mom's enchiladas only because she loaded up with olives. Not an olive fan.
Like black olives from the can?
Correct. Black olives. I could do the what is it? The Greek olives, the purple olives. Love those. Right. No, yeah, green olives okay too. Black olives for whatever reason. Love putting them on my fingers at the holidays.
Oh yeah, no, that's the best.
Yeah, exactly. You get the olive finger, right? But yeah, so I guess I have to sidestep that question because I cannot think anything.
The reason I had to say that, though,
there's no right or wrong answer.
I thought the right though said beef stroganoff, and that's how I was. I hated beef stroganoff.
Yeah. All right, Chef Johnny's in the chat. Texas style barbecue cuisine. How you doing, Chef Johnny? Good to see you, brother. Man. Hope all's well. Sorry, Kent, you were saying?
The correct answer to that question is a California staple. Tofu. Nobody eats sheetrock.
I'm okay with that, man. No one eats that shit.
Tofurkey? Yeah.
We can call that don't foo. Don't foo. How about that?
Don't foo with tofu. That's what I'm saying, man.
Tofu, more like no foo.
No foo. I like
no foo. Oh yeah, that's no foo's even better.
Yeah, Chef says olives in enchiladas. Y'all got to be nuts.
Telling you, I'm
a big fan of black olives. I love black olives.
I love them too.
I put them on my tacos. I would put them on top of enchiladas. I would. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, you're like, I'll put them in my cereal.
I don't know. It has to be the right cereal. It has to be the right cereal. That's all I gotta say. All right. Papa Texas. I'm not eating anything that has stroking off. There it is. And that's where the show went downhill, right?
Yeah. From the cream of some young guy. Yeah, I don't know. None of that stuff, man.
We went from olives to that.
What a bizarre turn of events.
There it is. Man. All right, Kent. I know you got plenty of questions over there.
Yeah, I got about 2 or 3 more here. Lee Danley wants to know, what is your guys' favorite cook so far?
Ooh, man, we actually have a video we're going to be putting out, I think either this weekend or first of next week, where we actually do kind of round up our 2020 and our top cooks. God, there are so many. Gosh. That one's tough. Probably as far as our videos, well, we won't give that away because there's a video coming out and we're going to talk about that. But as far as I will say for me, what has become a staple in our house because of what we cooked on the channel are the Crunchwrap Supremes. Mr. Homeowner, Brett learned from Mr. Homeowner how to do those. And I will tell you, my kids freaking go nuts over them. And with that, we do double-decker tacos as well. So some of those cooks have become really easy. Any of the shallow fries are spectacular. But I will say that our all-time favorite cooks are when we can throw down some Asian dishes on there. The chicken lo mein has been superb. And shrimp, oddly enough, super simple to cook. And we've cooked it so many different ways, and every time is better than the last time. It's so good. Brett, I don't know what your thoughts are on that, man.
Bacon. I'm just kidding. No, my favorite is America. The bacon and burgers. It was great. No, the chicken lo mein is probably my favorite. followed by teppanyaki. The first night we did teppanyaki, or the first night, that was our first night cook that we did, and that cook I cooked for friends and family here. It's amazing.
You know,
And
I'm gonna throw
easy.
in smash burgers. I know it's the standard for everybody, right? But it's funny is I did, you know, when I first got the Blackstone, I did a smash burger video, and I thought I was killing it, right? And freaking Hobo, the guy who actually used to run the show that I took it over from him, he's like, bro, you didn't smash the burgers. Like, you pressed them into burgers, but you need to actually smash, you know, make some effort. And he's like, bro, people are gonna start watching to learn you, bro. You can't dick around, right? You got
none of that.
So I obviously put some effort in it and figured it out, and it was like, well, shit, I was doing it all wrong, and these turned out amazing once I figured it out. So
they're so
to me,
great.
I can't beat the smash burgers on there.
But I would say,
agree with you on the Asian, like the fried rice and the noodles and stuff.
So Asian cooks are surprisingly delicious, and I do want to give a shout to Dad Life. I don't know if he's still in. You said he was there earlier, but we did these smash sliders that that I was watching his channel, and Adam and I did those. The best burgers I've ever made in my life are those little sliders. Right? You made them last week.
Yep. He talks about it all the time. He always wants to make them. But then, CJ, I would say also, when we were getting ready to do our wings, we watched your video with you did the pineapple juice and all that. We ended up not using the pineapple juice, but the wings are still, my daughter will still talk about that cook. She's like, Dad, when are we doing wings again? Wings on the Blackstone, unreal. So that's another one. So this is why we're saying you can't just name one cook. There are so many. And I will say, CJ, you had said
there's memories that go with it. Exactly.
So,
Well, and the thing is, you guys, when you do your show, and I know you do, you know, kind of like mass filming throughout the day or the weekend on, but you are having fun with it, right?
Always,
you know,
always.
You guys are actually good friends. You know, it's you can tell. Like, you can see when, you know, Ken and I get together, he came to my house, you know, it's like a long lost brother having a good time, right? Yeah. And, you know, I've had plenty of YouTubers over at the house, or I've gone to other YouTubers or whatever. The trip to Texas when I met Alton and all them guys and Chef Johnny, like, you can generally see when someone's having a good time. When, you know, when I'm just making a video, because I try to keep to a schedule too myself, right? And if I'm just making a video because, you know, I need to make one because it needs to put out tomorrow. I've worked all day. I know I still have to edit at 1 o'clock, whatever. You can tell it on my face. It's like, yeah, we're just, how dare you, sir? How dare you air quote my working? Anyway.
I wanted to.
So anyway, you can tell that. But you, on the flip side, you can tell when we're having a good time, when it's not just part of, like, you know, your routine for the day. And I think that's what you guys convey a lot in there, is that you are having fun with each other. You're finishing each other's sentences. You got the dope armbands, the cool aprons.
It's about the uniform.
If I don't have a pair of armbands when I go out there and meet you guys,
we wear our capes on the front. That's how we roll.
No, I like
cape on the front. That's right. Yeah.
So Daddy Cook said, if you invite me, I'm gonna drink all your scotch and whiskey. Daddy Cook, I have more than enough, but you're more than welcome anytime, Daddy Cook. You're more than welcome in my house.
Awesome, freaking awesome.
All right, Kent, go ahead and ask your next question.
All right, one thing I want to throw in there that Elton put in the chat, one of our moderators is missing tonight, who would be Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ. Joe is having to understate it, Joe is having a bit of a tough week. Their family lost their mother this week. So, you know, our prayers and thoughts go out to Joe with his mom's passing. So,
for sure.
You can reach out to Smoking Joe, you know, give him a little something. He needs a little cheering up.
Sure.
So, you know, something.
Go give some love to Joe.
Give him some love.
Sure.
So,
wow, Kent, way to kill the vibe. We're having a good time. I'm fucking.
I know. Like,
hey, I don't put it in the chat. I just read the chat. That's all I'm saying.
Can we talk about my sick father too? Just, you know,
We can talk about your sick sense of humor, but
hey, man, movies.
All right, shut up. You're interrupting my time.
All right, hurry up.
What's your safe word? What's your safe word?
Pineapple.
You know.
Actually, that's only part of his safe word is it's pineapple on tofu pizza.
Not tofu pizza.
Oh, man.
All right, Russell at Raspberry Rock wants to know, what is your most surprising video to you guys? Either one you thought was that did great, or one you thought that was going to be great that went
I've had a lot, man. Brett, yeah, you go ahead. I've got a couple. I mean, I'm not going to take a lot of time.
So one that I thought was going to be great. I was so proud. We call it Bacon Gate because I was like, dude, we can make chocolate dip bacon on the Blackstone, which
are you nuts?
Don't get me wrong. It was great. We nailed the cook. We absolutely nailed the cook out of the park. I don't even think it has 2,000 views to this day. It's been like 6 months. Like, dude, Adam, I got it. Chocolate dip bacon.
Dude, you changed the internet. You broke the internet, Brett. It's over.
That was the first video. We had been climbing for 4 or 5 months. Every video was better than the last one. And then all of a sudden, the YouTube studio is pretty honest with you about your videos. People aren't watching this video as much as your other ones. Maybe look at the data and see what you did wrong. Oh my gosh. I about had a heart attack. I was like, oh my gosh, people hate this one. So we call it Bacon Gate because the video did not do well. But we've had a few that I'll be honest, our Saturday uploads, we get them for the end of the week, and some of them do well, some of them don't until late in the evening. When we did the shaving down of our griddle, we thought bad timing. We should have done this in the spring when people are bringing these back out. But we had the video and we had to get it out. And that one was exhausting to do, but we got it out, and that one just took off. We were not expecting that one to take off. I think any video that does really well now shocks me. So our popcorn video completely blew me out of the water. I thought it was an easy, fun cook, not going to do that well, and it blew me out of the water. Then on the flip side, people are like, make sure you get the seasonal ones done. Kind of like what you're saying, CJ, that you take advice and you think, oh, this will work and this won't.
Right.
We had very specific cooks we thought would do really well. I thought that the sweet potato, we did them in the air fryer, and that came about because so many people were upset that we were not highlighting the air fryer. We've learned a valuable lesson. I love cooking in the air fryer. We love it. My wife absolutely loves that we have it for the Blackstone. The Blackstone air fryer cook videos do not do well. In fact, our wings video did well. We did wings in the air fryer and it bombed. And then I thought that one would explode. I thought that one was going to be it. And then so we did the sweet potato, same thing in the air fryer. We've learned 2 things. The air fryer cooks don't do well on our channel, and fish cooks do not do well. We thought the salmon piccata was going to be like, oh, this is going to be awesome. You know,
which was my recipe, by the way. I came up with that all by myself. It was
amazing. The fish, and I loved it because of how simple it was. It was outstanding, and it bombed. The only fish cook that's done well, shrimp does well. Lobster, we're dying to do lobster, but our fish fry that we did the fish and chips, which I blew it because I destroyed half the fries before we got to cook. And that cook, that
Big Cat 305 was here earlier. We got that. He inspired that cook.
Right. But that one, we were hot, tired. I didn't think it would do well, and that one did relatively well. But we have some hilarious stories from that one, because talk about one video where we were beat, tired, and didn't want to shoot a video. It was the end of the day. It was the middle of the summer in Florida. We were dripping wet. We were hot, tired, and we were just kind of done with it. And Brett just was hilarious. I mean, he had the gunk all over seafood and just all the batter all over his gloves. And so he asks me, should I throw these away? He's joking with me. Of course you should throw away. They're nasty. And I'm like, yeah, of course, man. I'm like, dude, of course I'm going to throw them away. I'm like, oh. And as he's taking them off, he's like, for what much?
Sweat and tripping.
Give these gloves. I have the footage saved somewhere. It will probably end up in a blooper reel. But talk about the need. And this is where we love working together, because we were done. And we were at that point where we're just like, kind of annoyed. And then he's like, for one lucky viewer, just like we give those nasty things away, but it caught us both off guard. I couldn't stop laughing. We almost burnt the food because I was laughing. We had to get back onto it.
I went to infomercial, and radio person, like, what? Lucky listener, unlucky listener, water dripping out. Like,
I tell you what, Mr. Homer put a comment in there about the air fryer, the Blackstone air fryer. I think he's right. A lot of people probably don't have that, right?
That's why. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. It is their number one seller. What's odd is it is their number one seller, is my understanding right now.
Really?
But that was according to Todd Tobin. Actually, I think last year it was their best seller. Or that's what he had said. But that's what it is. But you've got to realize there's hundreds of thousands of units, Blackstones out there. And,
right.
Yeah, you're right. And I would say a good 15,000 that are specifically looking for. And if you know how to use an air fryer, you know how to use an air fryer. And so maybe they're not looking for specific hooks where the Blackstone people are less confident in. So that's
right.
Good call, Rob. You got it.
Someone said I did a good job with my salmon recipe, and I don't even like fish. I did salmon in the Ninja Foodie Grill because everybody freaking asked me to do it. Yeah. And I was like, fuck it. But we were at Costco, and Melise, my wife, walked by. She's like, just do the stupid video and get it over with. Yeah, so we got some salmon. I did the video, took a bite. This is great. Follow this recipe, whatever. Cut, spit it out, clean out my mouth, come back. Yeah, that was great. If you like salmon, we showed it on the hot seat a couple weeks. I kept the clip for Dutch and I sent it to him. But I just don't care for any kind of like fish, right? You shellfish, shrimp, lobster, scallops, all that stuff, I'm in. Fried, like cod, whatever, I'm in.
It doesn't taste fishy.
It doesn't taste fishy, right?
Fishy
but
fish?
Salmon tastes like salmon. So that's why I said in the video, I'm like, if you like salmon, this is probably money for you. Like you probably are gonna love this, but yeah. It does. But I felt like it's something I had to do because I knew it would get some views, and so that's what I did. Yeah,
right. The sacrifices we make, right?
Exactly.
For the good of the people.
It's for the good, because we are men of the people, and
right, yes.
Actually, my last name, I know it's not yours. Someday it will be yours, but
yes.
My last name is
put a ring on it.
I'll put a ring on it. Exactly. There you go. My last name is Volkman, and in German that means man of the people. So
there you go.
Man of the people. Hell yeah.
Volkman.
Hey, that's the fam.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
Hey, it's our peeps.
Holler, what up?
There's your new sister-in-law. There you go.
Hey.
There's your nephew.
They're your
I'm the other one.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Brett, they don't know you. They don't know you, Brett.
Okay.
Well, they're walking up. I'm the other one. I'm just kidding.
I'm the other one, damn it.
The other one. That's right.
All right, go ahead, Bo.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. You had me in tears over here about the salmon.
Oh, God. It was freaking awful.
He sent it to me, and I literally was this close to having Mountain Dew shoot out my nose at work.
Nice.
That was bad.
All right. Where the hell was I? Russell wants to know, do you find that using other social media platforms really helps your YouTube channel in promoting it?
Brett doesn't handle that. I do. I would say this is because I spend a lot of time on the other, and it's exhausting. It's a lot of work. But in June, I hadn't done anything to other platforms. A little bit, we've had a Facebook page just from when we started, and we had Instagram, but I never used it. Started uploading regularly, I think in June, and we've grown to almost 1,000 followers there, which blows me away because it's such a completely different platform. We've heard you got to use all the other platforms. I honestly don't know how many people were getting subbed from there. We don't get any financial benefit from the other ones. Where YouTube we do, so that's where my drive is YouTube. and building it and growing that. But I absolutely love it because it still is a way to connect. In fact, one thing I appreciate is how many people on a daily basis will reach out to me on Facebook and Instagram, private message, ask a ton of questions on a daily. We're answering a lot of questions about Blackstone, and I think it's just because maybe we're reachable and we love to chat and share everything we're learning. So in that regard, I love it, and it's definitely helped. But I would say if you're working on a channel, focus on the channel first. Everything else will come after. I would love to eventually get one of my kiddos to take over the rest of the social media stuff, so I could just focus on YouTube, because it's a lot of time. It's a lot of late evenings, early mornings, taking care of all the other stuff. And I always feel bad if somebody has to wait longer than a day to hear back. So,
and what we've had other influencers from other genres on here. And, the one that's kind of sticks out the most for me is Jared from Barbecues and Bottles, right? He's, he has a big YouTube channel. He's at 70,000 subscribers or whatever. But when we interviewed him, he was at 5,000, right? But he had 500,000 followers on Instagram. Right. And I'm like, bro, how are you not leveraging, one for the other? And he's like, it doesn't translate.
It doesn't.
Maddie and Kiki were on.
Exactly, Maddie and Kiki, the same way. Yep. They're getting better on YouTube. They're perfecting their craft on there, but they were very Instagram heavy. And what he was telling me is it just doesn't translate because when you're Instagramming, you can just keep going. It's just like TikTok. It's a totally different forum where you're just there for a 30-second clip or
a quick glance. That's it.
A quick glance. And you're just moving and grooving. So I've tried to do TikTok myself, and I just don't see the benefit, or I haven't put enough time into it because I can't. Right. If the social media of this part of our lives, if you put full force into it, it's it extends your 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the morning to get it going, right? So I'm on Instagram. I do Facebook. I have all the groups and all that stuff. It really does take a lot of time. And I will get views from Facebook, but Facebook buries your videos, right? They don't want you off their platform.
Yep. Nope. Yep.
So, what I've ended up doing is I'll put, I have groups and I'll put it in there and then mark it as an announcement. So at least that gets in a little bit more people's faces.
Right.
But I am very much just cutting and pasting my description. I'm cutting and pasting from the YouTube video,
right?
And then I'm cutting and pasting the link to the YouTube video, and that's it. Like I'm not spending a bunch of time on it. I'll put Instagram pictures up of my cooks, but it just doesn't, it doesn't translate to gaining a lot of subscribers.
Right.
YouTube pays.
That's what it comes down to for us. Yeah.
I hear TikTok pays, but I just haven't.
At some point, if we can grow it, great. But we're doing what works for us.
Exactly.
And this works. So
Kent, are you on TikTok yet? No. He goes. I believe you asked that around here, you get your ass kicked. So, exactly.
And here we are.
Yep.
Nobody wants to see all this on TikTok. Okay, I'm just
said you, buddy.
There's other kind of content, Daddy. There's other kind of content on TikTok. You don't have to always strip down. You don't have to.
Adam, I kind of like it when you called me Daddy. I'm just saying.
Adam,
Daddy Kent.
All right, guys.
Who's your daddy? Kent is. Kent's my daddy.
Okay. I wish I would have. We are recording this. Good. We're good. We'll hold on to that one for later. That's
going to be a meme.
That'll be the next meme for sure. What more questions you got, Bob?
I got 2 or 3.
All right, let's go, man. We're on 2 hours now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Live, right?
I'm watching
these ones.
Standing up this whole time, right?
Me?
Brett does, yeah.
Brett stands up the whole time. Kent stands up the whole time. There you go.
Yep.
The right hand stands, the left hand sits. There you go.
There it is.
Bobby, you guys referred to this a little bit, but Bobby Catton wants to know any multi-course cooks coming up using the air fryer combo.
Yes. I have some ideas. Obviously, I said earlier that I have a unit here, so I've been practicing cooks. So I have some ideas that will be coming to the channel once I talk to Adam about it and let him know. But I have some good ideas because it's a great tool. It's a freaking amazing tool that you can cook some stuff that would take several hours a lot quicker. So,
Right. Yes,
Right.
yes, we do.
Can you share the name of said air fryer, or are we keeping that a secret?
Adam, your call.
Oh God, no, it doesn't matter. Carl Schmidt Schoen is a company that reached out to us.
I don't know.
All right.
So and it's something to try. Something to try. We'll see. It's actually the pressure cooker air fryer combo. We'll actually probably be doing more pressure cooks than air fryers cooks in there.
So it's like the Ninja Foodie or like the Instant Pot.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. But but I think Bobby Kenton's specifically talking about on the Blackstone with the air fryer. We've got some cooks coming up that we're going to try to definitely incorporate. And because Bobby, you've been so great about asking us about that, we will get some. And people have
Bobby is a great fan. But by the way, big shout to Bobby, man.
Oh yeah,
been supporting it for such a long time. So go ahead, Adam.
Sure. Yeah, but for sure, I lost my train of thought where I was going with it. But it was just, we'll be cooking something, and we've done. We're trying to get less of the how-to with the quick cooks and doing more like let's do a full build. And this is the one thing I try to always say because Brett wants to do these big elaborate cooks. I remind him I'm the one setting the cameras and doing the editing and everything after. So it's easy to talk about it. And yeah, we can do this. Can we though? Let's talk about that. So I try to remind him a lot
tool belts with all the hammers and all the things. I'm just sitting here sitting pretty. I'm like,
the talent I bring to the show.
Why can't we make this happen?
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Braden Estella's got one more for you. He wants to know, how do you guys like to cook your steaks?
Ooh.
Medium.
I would say medium to medium rare. I used to actually like medium well growing up.
Medium rare. I love
the
little moo going on there. Yep.
Seared on the outside and pink on the inside. I don't want it mooing back at me at all, but I like that little bit of pink.
Yeah.
And I've learned because when I used to like it medium well, I could eat the first couple bites are magnificent, and then 3-4 bites in it gets rough, and then by the end it's just dry. So I've learned the rarer, the more juicy it's going to be till the last bite.
Yeah. So if it's bleeding a little, that's good.
All right. Hey, real quick in the chat, Darnell had a message kicked out. Buddy, we don't do a lot of self promotion in there. If you want, we'll throw it in there for you, buddy. But we didn't. One of the moderators probably didn't realize you're a good supporter for the team. So don't worry about it, brother. It's all good. We'll throw it in there another time. Okay. All right, Kent, go ahead with your questions, boy.
All right. Rob from Mr. Homeowner wants to know, do you guys ever experience any burnout when it comes for cooking ideas?
Good question, Rob. Great question.
I think it's fun coming up with all the ideas, but when we do 6 or 9 cooks in a shot, sometimes it does come down to, man, what else are we going to do? Because we honestly, our approach every single time, we never just want a filler video. We want every video to be a killer video. And so that sometimes is the biggest challenge, is finding one. And there are weekends where we're jonesed and we're actually jazzed and more. We have adrenaline because it's like every cook, we're like, this is going to be a banger. The last time we were together, in fact, all these videos right now have done very well for our channel. Mm-hmm. Partly we just think because the YouTube algorithm is working in our favor right now, which we're so grateful for. But like the grilled cheeseburger, I didn't think would do very well. So that may be answering that question before. And that one took off, and that one has been doing really, really well. And that was like, to me, the worst of the ones that we were doing, as far as like, I didn't think would be as popular. So burnout, I mean, it has more to do with like, how do we redo? I mean, we've done different styles of smash burgers, and we don't always want to do smash burgers. We try to do it. So as far as burnout, it's less about burnout and more about like, man, what else can we do? It's just finding. But that's what we love about the grill, is it seems like people say wrong tool, wrong job, like I was saying. But to us, it's actually sometimes more about, they say we can't do it, let's try it. Like pizza, we never
Because
thought
why
would work,
not?
it was actually
Why
spectacular.
not? Exactly.
It was awesome.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Well, you're not afraid to fail, right? You
Right.
know, if it,
Yep,
it don't work, it don't work. You figure out something else.
Right.
I mean, I get it. Do you find that you look at other YouTube channels to find inspiration when you're trying when you get kind of stuck out of it?
Sure.
And
one. Oh, go ahead, Adam.
No, you go ahead, because I spoke, and then I'll speak after, because I want to speak.
Well, and so
YouTube
shout to Rob, Mr. Homeowner. That's where we got. I watched his video for the Crunchwrap Supremes, and that we followed what he did step by step, and so that we got the inspiration from that. Another channel we follow is actually Sam the Cooking Guy, who has over 2 million subscribers, and for YouTube. Yeah, he's in California, he's in San Diego right there. And so he's got like 6 restaurants now. But that's his thing. So when the biggest thing, I think why Adam and I look towards him a lot is that the uvu, I think that's how you explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that
that's similar to Black's Evo. Okay.
Evo.
So there you go. And so you can do, it's similar to like just a flat top where you can cook a lot on it.
It's around Blackstone.
Yeah, so Blackstone, exactly. But now, I mean, but also he does so many different things. And so I think that's what Adam and I are hoping to graduate to, where, yes, the Blackstone will always be a big part of the channel, but we want to do other things, like you said, the big green egg and
right.
Traeger and all that. So Adam, go ahead.
So I think my biggest takeaway to answer that question for me, and I learned this early in YouTube, was that when you build a community, you work together, it's not a competition. And so it's like, darn it, they already did that, so never mind, we can't do it.
Right.
In fact, Peter Holland's a musician on YouTube. I was watching him. He got to work with Lindsey Sterling early in his career. He started doing YouTube because he saw another guy doing all the acapella stuff by himself. And Peter Holland says, I can do better than him. And so to him, it was a competition, because growing up for him, he sang music competitively. And it was Lindsey Sterling. He got to collaborate with her, and she was like giving him a lot of tips and tricks. And he's like, this is so crazy. Why is she helping me? This is the competition. And it dawned on me, it's not a competition. It's bringing people to the YouTube platform, and it's really about working together. Exactly. And everybody can do the same song. We'll just do our own take. And so we have no problem borrowing and stealing. In fact, we hated that. I didn't realize till after that Brent gotten that one from Rob. If we borrow a cook or we get an idea from somebody, we shout it out in the video. Hey, we caught this from Daddy Cooks or Daddy Dutch, whatever. Daddy Cooks in the chat here, but Daddy Dutch, whatever.
All the daddies.
Dad like or whatever. But Rob that's the one time we failed, and so we were happy to do a collab with Rob, because we try to at least shout out. So because we will happily admit we didn't come up with this, but this is just our take on it. So that's kind of the thing, is we give props to whoever, but we absolutely are constant. In fact, when we decide we're going to do a cook, Sam the Cooking Guy is the first one we like to look to, because he's just entertaining to watch. But like I said, CJ, when I did the wings, I said, I know CJ did wings. Let me check it out and see how he did. And that way he decided to use the dome and the hood with that. So,
yep.
All right. I put Alton's comment on there.
Yep.
Do you know what cioppino is?
Cioppino is no idea.
All right, it's a seafood bouillabaisse, right? So you make a nice bouillabaisse. You throw your all your seafood. Like my family makes it. I have a great recipe from my nonna. So
bouillabaisse, by the way, is French. I know that.
But and cioppino is actually from northern San Francisco. It's not even Italian, but
okay.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things. So it's very good. It would be challenged to do it on there. Actually, I have a standing collab that I want to do with Daddy Cooks on doing cioppino, because I have a great family recipe. But
we love that.
It's I've been waiting for him to get back from parts unknown. But Phil, me and you, buddy. But I would love to see that on the Blackstone. And Darnell, again, sorry about that, buddy. You're all good, man. Throw your channel in there, bud. Or not your channel, your Instagram, and we'll let it go through for sure. Thank you again for all your support, bud. Anyway, what else? Kent, you got more questions, bud?
Yeah, I got a couple more. I got a history question for.
We're gonna be here all night, fellas.
Hey, man.
I just
We're here as long as you are. We
10%
still
notice
want
on my
guys.
AirPods. My AirPods are about to die, so I'm about to
Okay.
lose y'all. So I'm
Well,
gonna
you're
stay
the
on
only
as
one
long as
there.
I can.
You don't need the AirPods since there's nobody else in there. If you're not on the computer, you can use the sound from your phone.
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know.
I can
Well,
hit.
I guess that answers who's the more technology savvy of the two.
A little bit.
But Adam, Rob, Mr. Homeowner, wants to know who is the original Aunt Jemima?
Who is the original Aunt Jemima? Man, I don't know. That's for as much as I've studied history, that's one I don't know. I saw a question that he was asking about the American flag. I do know that one, but I don't know anything about the Aunt Jemima. Oh man, do you know?
Right.
Do you know, Mr. Homeowner?
I don't know.
I'm guessing her aunts.
I don't even know that was a thing, dude. I thought it was just a
No,
character.
exactly. Way to bring the room down, bro.
I didn't ask that.
Nancy Green. Nancy Green. That's right. It just came to me from the.
I like that name. Actually, yes, again.
It's hit to me right there with a computer in front of me. Nancy Green.
Rob said he asked the flag and Liberty Bell question.
Yeah, well, Rob, I can't ask them all because you asked like 28 of them. I'm getting as many in. All right, Papa Texas says he assumes Adam is older than Brett. By how much?
Oddly enough, no.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'm
Yeah,
older.
2
Yep.
minutes. Brett is older, actually. Brett is older.
Correct.
And I'm a month older than them, so I'm actually the oldest.
There you go. That's right.
See, exactly right. He's our bigger brother. And the other one.
The other one.
Well, judging by videos only, I guarantee he's the bigger brother.
Hey, let's be nice.
Just saying.
All right, who designed the American flag?
What's that?
Who designed the American flag? We're getting in there for Rob.
It's actually kind of a crazy question because it's Betsy Ross is the one who's credited with it, but it's hard.
Yep.
Frances Hopkinson was actually the one. She tried to prove that she was commissioned to do it. She tried to go and get paid, and they said she wasn't the only one that worked on it. That's why she didn't get credit. Betsy Ross is the one who's credited with it. However, that's a toss-up in the air. And this comes down to a big family fight. I mean, Betsy Ross's family, that lineage, because General Ross fought in the war, worked for George Washington, was very close. And so there's a lot of that fighting words when you start talking about who designed the first American flag. So but that's kind of my little bit of tidbit of what I remember about the flag.
All right. You want me to ask the second one, Kent? Or do you got it? All right.
All right.
Why does the Liberty Bell have a crack?
What's that?
Why does the Liberty Bell have a crack in it?
Brett, do you know?
Because it fell. I remember that.
It did
Well,
fall.
I'm thinking this might be a play on last night with your jokes at the end.
Oh,
Right? I was wondering that if this is a joke, actually. Oh man, it has to do with the material it was made out of. It wasn't strong enough as a bell. I do know that, and there's rumors that it fell. I can't remember if it did fall though, but I know it was not a strong metal. That was the biggest thing about it.
I thought it was because it fell too, but
Yeah.
it's funny. Before I got into the mortgage game and grew up and all that, I was actually going to school to become a history teacher and coach.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
So I actually see there's some connections going on right
Boom.
here.
There you go. See, right? It's the real is. Yeah, people are saying that forgemanship, and it really was. So it wasn't put together well I know that when they struck it the first time, and I heard that it fell, but I think it was literally just from the strike it cracked.
Yep, you're right. That was it. So I believe it was cold. It was cold weather when that happened. So the minerals and the chemicals inside the bell couldn't withstand the strike.
Right on. Darnell, Hobo got your Instagram in there, bud. So the Starving Pig BBQ. If you guys are on Instagram, get it in there. Start following our man, Darnell. All right. I think we got through the history. Oh, no, there's one more from Darnell. He put a history question. You want to ask me?
Oh, it's Adam, do you know why Francis Scott Key was where he was when he wrote the Star Spangled Banner?
Oh my gosh!
I've actually
Here's
been
what's
at the
crazy.
Potomac. I've been there. I've been at the sites.
Been there.
So, go ahead.
Okay.
I floated.
He's like, I got
was
the
in
T-shirt.
the Army. Well, I was in the Army.
The
I saw-
funny
I
thing
saw
is,
where he was.
he was on a prison ship out at dock, but I'll be honest, I don't remember exactly why. I can't. He was a prisoner, but he wasn't fighting during the war. He was an observer, but I can't remember specifically why he was on the prison ship. But he was on the prison ship, sitting in the Potomac, watching off the shore the battle taking place, and they for sure thought that that flag wasn't going to be raised, that the British were going to win. And it's, by the way, the War of 1812, a totally insignificant war, other than it gave us the Star Spangled Banner and finally gave the United States clout, because up to that point, the British thought the American Revolution was just let the Americans think they've won this, and then we'll come back and we'll be back. So it actually solidified the U.S. as a nation. So crazy other than that. And they burned the White House, which the Canadians always make fun of us for. Your White House remember when it burned down? Okay, anyways, because they came down.
Listen, for all those people that thought that the hot seat was getting stale and the questions were getting old, you got some history lessons tonight now.
There you go.
We're hoping people are leaving smarter than when they got here.
Usually people don't leave smarter when they get done watching the hot seat. I'm just throwing it out there. But usually we kill a bunch of brain cells. So I'll just
that's it.
Anyway, so you got any more questions written down?
You know what? I got to say this. I'm done.
Oh,
all right.
Even if he's not, he's done. He's like, this has been 2 hours, man. We got to get out of here.
We're getting to 2.5 hours. And that's some pretty strong territory. We've had some real long ones. We did a 4-hour stint with T. Roy and Justin for Baby-Ack Maniac, and we get there. We've done a couple 3 hours ones, but to go 2.5 hours on a Thursday night when a great football game was on, and there's so much going on in the world, you missed it exactly. Maybe we made money on fantasy football. Maybe we didn't. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm out in both my leagues. I didn't even make the playoffs.
All right. Does anybody want an update on the game?
Yeah, give this update.
24-24 in overtime. Raiders have the ball and are driving.
Nice.
Wow.
Overtime, huh?
Yes.
All right. So here's the deal. Rob asked who's on next week. No one, because it's Christmas Eve. Okay. Did we have someone scheduled for the 24th?
No. Elton put in there, what is MLK's real name for Adam?
Oh my gosh, Martin Luther King, not really named Martin. King is the last name. I believe it's Michael. Michael Jr. Michael King is his real name, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think he adopted the name Martin Luther from Martin Luther King, obviously. But it's Michael is his real name. Am I right? I'm pretty sure I'm.
Throw it in there if he's right. Let's go.
Sorry, I didn't see that one, man.
So basically, the next 2 weeks, there is no show because it's Christmas Eve.
Oh wow!
And
New Year's Eve, yep.
It's New Year's Eve. The next scheduled guest will be January 7th, which is Ben from Dad Life. So that'll be good for sure.
Awesome dude.
Yeah, Ben's a good dude. So I'm gonna ask one more question. It's one of my old questions, and it's because Keith Bettag, our scorekeeper, he's pretty much bitched me out anytime I've left it off. So
and well deserved.
And it's damn well deserved. The Papa Texas said, I think Pickles is live in the hot seat next Thursday. Yeah, there you go. So Adam, you can answer first, and then Brett. It is not a hard answer thing. Don't rack your brain on it. Okay, there's no right, wrong answer, or whatever. Okay, so if you could put anybody on Mount Rushmore, who would you want to have up there? Live, dead, famous, not famous, family, not family, whatever. Who? 4 people you love and admire.
Oh my gosh, 4 people.
Great
Goodness
question.
gracious. First of all, our dad. I want our dad on.
Yes,
there.
dad first.
He he passed away 2 years ago, and he was our hero. He had multiple sclerosis for about 30 years so from the time we were 12 growing up, and he fought it like a champ. He was the power of positivity. He exuded it, and so we really love and respect him on that.
Yeah.
Golly, that's so tough. My wife, because she's my best friend and she's awesome. She's somebody I love and admire, so she'd have to be up there. I'd put my kids up there too, because this family's my best. These are my best people here, and I'd put Brett on there just because
I was gonna say I'm gonna put you on there, boy.
But
I was gonna put you on there.
From history, it's probably more controversial. Somebody that I would love to put up there because I've spent a lot of time studying is Ulysses S. Grant. Somebody who took a lot of flack, and yet somebody who did more for to end slavery and really trying to end all the crap that was going on right after the war. But unfortunately, got labeled as a drunk and everything. But if you really look at and see personally what he was doing at a time that was so advanced for his time that people thought he was nuts. But today would be heralded as I think as a real hero, a champion of social justice. He was incredible. So that's, to me personally, just I've done a lot of studying on him. I'm mad respect for him. But that I'll tell you, that'd be a long list. There'd be a lot of people I'd put. 4 wouldn't.
Yeah,
be for me, yeah. So 4 is
Hey,
definitely not.
That's cool, man. Exactly. A lot of people have a hard time, figuring out who they'd put on there, and if you could, rattle off, 12 people or whatever, I mean, you have a lot of people you love in your life, and I'm with you, man.
Oh man, Papa Texas does say that we'd only have to put one of our faces on, so we'd both be on there. So
that's a fair point.
Oh, boom, done.
Done.
Great point. What a great point.
All right, Brett, go for it, bub.
Okay, so I'm going to keep it simple. So our dad first and foremost, of course, Adam. So apparently that's 2 of us. I do have a granddaughter, which I love so much, so I want to put her up for sure. And to be fun and playful, Kyle Trask, Heisman 2020. What's
nice.
God bless America.
I'm glad Brett mentioned his granddaughter. So he's old enough to be a granddad. I am not, so I appreciate that.
That would make me old enough to be a grandfather too. 44. I am not okay.
I'm the cool grandpa. I'm the cool grandpa.
You are the cool grandpa. He has 3 grandkids. Kids.
Yeah, wow, there you go.
My oldest grandkid will be 11 in April.
That's awesome.
Wow, nice. Man,
so.
The grandkids are the best. If we would have known they were so good, would have done that first instead of having.
I'm telling you, we joke about my wife, #6 and all that, but I'm like, we got our kids are growing up, like they're easy now. Like we could, go do your thing,
Your friends, your pals,
I love babies just as much as the next one, and I was very involved with my sons. I did diapers, I did baths, all that stuff. I love the boys. But, right, I'm done. Like, I will take care of some grandkids like a champ.
It's part-time parenting. Way better, bro. Way better.
All right. So, let's wrap this up. Kent, you got anything throw out there, bub?
Well, hold on. I got to take care of one thing real quick here.
All right, was someone getting timed out?
Yep.
There he is. Bye, Kris.
Bye, Kris. All right, guys, I am so happy we were able to make this work.
And the Iowa internet took over.
Okay. There we go. He's back. He's back.
He's back.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I got a bad adapter for this thing, and it does that once in a while. So I'm so glad we were able to make this work. I'm glad you guys could come on. 2.5 hours flew by like 45 minutes.
Oh, heck
Thank you so much. Appreciate what you guys do and like watching you cook on the griddle. So keep up the great work, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right. So you guys stick around. All right. Don't jump off when we're done. I'm gonna give you a chance to say goodbye to everybody, but I just wanted you to, don't jump off. We're gonna actually, if you guys want to jump in for the after show and chat with the boys for a hot second, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. I'll send you a link. Okay.
Sure.
Now, you guys, Adam, Brett, please say something to the people as we end this feed.
For sure. First of all, thank you so much, Daddy Dutch. Kent, thank you for reaching out, and we've loved your support. I tell you, we get so many comments, and I always get so happy. You're always so positive. We really appreciate it. It's and you guys know when you put content out, you get so many positive comments back. It makes it all worth it. So thank you so much, and CJ for what you do. Like I said from the very first time, I happened to put the right keyword in and found your channel, and thank heavens we did. This has been a total honor for us, and I'll be honest, we hope this isn't our last time getting to be on the hot seat and coming hanging out with you fellas. This was absolutely for us a dream and just super exciting, and what a fun night, what a way to kick it. So, and for all the people that came to watch and support, thank you. We absolutely love this community. We love to joke around, obviously, and we never want to be offensive to anybody, and we'll try to make that clear from the first. If we ever say or do anything that is offensive, we'll be the first to admit that fault if you point it out to us, and not that we're all just human, but I make that point so that you just always know that we're here for love and nothing more, man. There's too much hate in the world, and this is not a place for it, and we're never going to bring it, and we'll always change it. So just thank you for being here. Much love.
I love it, man. And Brett, go ahead and say your piece, bro.
Yeah, just to ride those coattails. That's what we do. Exactly. Yeah, dude. And I do this on my show too. Is like we call it the power of positive. We call it the pop, and that's what we want to do. Is it's easy to be negative, and some of my favorite comics are actually comics that tell jokes without being negative, and because you can still bring this to the world and have a light. And that's what we want to do, and that's what we want to bring. And so, hopefully that will help can carry our success, doing what we do. So, and man, it's been such a pleasure to be on this program with y'all, man. And yeah, 2.5 hours. You're right, man. It goes by like a flash.
No idea. The flies, man. All right, fellas. Hey, look, as much as the nice things you said about, myself and Dutch, it was more of our honor that you be on with us and spend your time with us. You guys are awesome dudes. I really, when I say I want to get out and hang out with you guys, it's true. I will make the effort this year to come out there. Awesome. You guys are doing amazing things, and I want you to keep it up. Right, the power of positivity is a real deal. You put it out there in the world and good things will happen. And I truly believe in that. You talk about your dad, I lost my mom a bunch of years ago. I know how that feels. My old man actually has COVID right now. He's fighting through the dirty right now. So, that's weighing on my mind. So when you talk about your pops, so I doubt my dad's watching, but pops, we love you. Obviously we got your back.
Absolutely.
Guys, like I said, in the next 2 weeks, it's holiday season, so y'all want to go live, knock yourself out. We do a Christmas Eve thing with the kids and all that, so I will not be going live at the time. Yep. The split family, the practice all that stuff, so you understand. Let's see here, Christmas or New Year's Eve. We'll have the kids too, so we ain't partying.
There you go.
Anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas.
Too. Y'all too. Merry as well. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year. You guys will definitely come back on the show.
We will. Absolutely.
Whether it's live and we're all there in freaking Florida with you guys, or we are going to go to a restaurant. You're going to be, I'm the other, and I'm the other one.
He's the other one.
The other one.
I'm the other one.
So, yes.
I freaking can't wait. And I want the shirt. I want the armbands. I will bring you fedoras. I'm going to Vegas next weekend. Before I get my fedoras, I'm buying a couple for you guys. We're going to get it out.
Awesome. I love it. We'll rock them.
All right. So that's it for this week, guys. Everybody in the chat, happy holiday. I hate that. It's Merry Christmas, guys. That's the next holiday.
Yep.
If you don't celebrate, happy holidays. Happy New Year. Be safe out there. Make sure you guys are really, as two Joes that just went through the dirty, they're better now. They fought through it, but there's some shit going on out there. So be careful out there. Hug your family. Love everybody. The family that's like living with you, I guess.
Right.
Yes, whatever. Anyway, I'm giving like mixed signals. Wear a mask, but don't touch me. Anyway, so Have a wonderful holiday season.